Football, for the love of the game.
Hello, guys. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. This is Friday night. Another wonderful Friday night on Gun Football. This is Friday night. This is Friday Night Football Club on Gun Football. Thank you guys. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. I know that we are around the world, so good morning to you if you are still in the early hours. Good afternoon if you are in your lunch time, and good evening if you are joining from this part of the world. I hail you. I remain your host, Mitlayi. A lot of things to talk about today. We have so many things to talk about, from the under 17, under 20, to the Flamingos and the Falconet, to the Super Falcons of Nigeria, Super Eagles of Nigeria, potential transfers of Nigerian players, FIFA president is in the news, the World Cup final is going to be on Sunday, and we also have Victor Osimhen, news coming about Victor Osimhen. Talk about that one too. But I want to hail all of you. Thank you for always showing love. Thank you for always being here. Thank you. I appreciate all of you. So, guys, I want to start quickly, but because we are still 35 people watching, I want it to be like 50 people before I start, so that at least it's not as if majority gonna miss the show. I hail you, Franklin Adiola. I hail you, everyone. Thank you guys for always joining. Thank you for always finding time to join this Friday night football club. So I want us to be 50 and we want 20 likes. We are on 16 likes, 50, then 20 likes. Then we start. That's our usual thing. 50 and 20 likes. Guys, there's a super chat there too. If you think that you like this show so much, and you want to support the channel, there's also where you can actually buy super chat. If you want me to take your comments, buy super. No matter how small the chat is, how we take it. My very good Egbon, brother, senior friend, the ancestor himself, God's will, Etuk. I hear you. Good evening to you there in Lagos, Nigeria. So I think we're 51 here. So we are also, if you don't have money too, you are free to like the video. We are 50-something people watching, only 21 likes. You can do better. But I want to thank you. Your presence is the most important, to me. So, and let's kickstart. So I like to start on the home front. So, like I normally say, I normally tell you here, charity always begins at home. So I like to start on the home front. So I got a picture, on the sad news. It's just to tell you the decay, the level of infrastructure that we have back home. I saw this picture of the Confluence Stadium. I thought snow did there. This is a pitch. It's an actress of pitch of the Confluence Stadium in Lokoja. I've been to that pitch before. I think it was this normal grass before, but I think they did Astro there. I don't know who did that job, but it was a very horrible job. This is hazardous. I don't even know, because for that thing to be melting and everything, plastics. I'm sure maybe I'm not sure this one is good for the environment. So this is to call on the governor, Ododo, the governor of Kogi State, and also another governor of Kogi State, Yaya Bello, that please, if you don't want to have stadium, it's better for you not to have stadium than to have this eyesore, this useless pitch and stadium. I'm calling on the governor, Ismail Ododo, and also Yaya Bello, I know that is still very influential in that state. Please close this pitch down. It's not good for the environment. I don't know exactly the plastic they use for this astroturf, but in my opinion, this is not good. This is not good at all. It can injure the players. This is not good. The governor and his people should close this pitch down. It's not good at all. If you don't want to have stadium, ask them to go and be playing in a different, different state. For them to be playing on this pitch, I think it's a big, big insult, and it should not be allowed, to actually it should not be allowed in the environment. I hope that the what's it called? I hope that the environmental agency will take care of this. This pitch should not be hosting any football game. So that is that on the Kogi pitch. So let's just move on quickly to the transfer of my very good friend Aruna Adi. Aruna Adi has moved from Raymond Stars to Sporting Lagos, newly promoted Sporting Lagos. He's a guy that I've had a conversation with before in the past. A very, very humble player. If you don't, Raymond Stars got relegated, last year after winning the NPF 2 years ago. So I don't think he wants to play the NNL. He has played the NNL before. I don't think he wants to play the NNL. So now it's part of the exodus that is leaving Remo now. So Sporting Lagos will be playing in the MPFL, and Aruna Adi wants to remain in the MPFL. So congratulations to Aruna Adi, fantastic player, and I also played for Nigeria. Chan, he played during the last Chan tournament handled by Eric Chelle. So I wish him the very best of luck. So another thing, let me just quickly move on to women's football. Women's football quickly. Let me move on to women's football quickly. The draws for this year's under 17 World Cup is now complete. And because the last feature we played, we played against Benin Republic, we beat them. So now Africa, we have Africa, we have five representatives, because Morocco will qualify automatically as hosts. Nigeria qualified beating Benin Republic. Ghana also qualified beating Senegal. I think Kenya, sent out the people to South Africa, those that are looking for a job, Habi. Senegal, Kenya took their job. So things Kenya qualified, ahead of South Africa. And also Zambia also qualified for the under 17 Women's World Cup. The under 17 Women's World Cup will take place in Morocco around October this year. So Nigeria qualified well, okay. So, and I'm happy. The way the team performed, especially in second leg. But the coach can still work on how the team defend well, because it's very important that we look at that area. The team can attack, but the team must also be able to learn how to defend. I have some good players there: Queen Joseph, Ade Goke, Amoni, Chidi Amoni, fantastic, young girls, playing for that team. So I hope that they can actually do well this year's under 17 Women's World Cup. Congratulations to them and all the African teams too. So Nigeria will be played against Korea Republic, Puerto Rico, Poland, and Poland. So for me, Korea DPR is the perennial champion for this tournament. They always look for a way to win it, and but I think if we are good, we should be able to beat Puerto Rico and Poland. But that Korea DPR is what I don't understand. I don't know. I don't know how they are doing it. But in age grade football, in women's football, age grade football, I think Korea DPR is probably one of the best in the world. So let's now move on to under 22. Under 20 will take place earlier. It's September 5 to September 31 in Poland, and this is now the full draws for that on the FIFA under 20 World Cup. It's going to be in Poland later in the year too. From September 5 to 30. So you can see that Nigeria will play against Spain, New Caledonia, and also China. I think Nigeria should fancy their chances against New Caledonia and also China. So the girls are already in camp preparing for the World Cup. So under coach David Aizi Aluku. So I wish them the very best of luck. They qualified, beating Malawi, very very close game. I hope that they can actually do well and you know make us proud. Nigeria played in the final twice in this competition. So we've now won this competition before. We played twice in the final. So 2012, is it 2010 or 2012? No, I think it's 2010 and also 2014. So Nigeria should be going to see exactly if we can win this for the first time for Nigeria. This is for the first time for Africa. So I wish the girls, the very best of luck. So yeah, that is that on the female under 20, the Super Falconets. So now, my host, my this thing is not here. Well, I love to talk about the Falcons with her. So the Falcons too will be. I must still come back to this Falcon story later. Maybe probably if my guest joins me later in the show. So that the groups already actually were there. The countdown continues. So it's now 9 days before the start of the Women Africa Championship. So this is the group. You can see Nigeria there in Group C alongside Zambia, Egypt, and Malawi. So the team preparing already for this tournament, but the NFF have been the NFF themselves. The preparation have been hampered with different, bad planning. I'm hearing that some players are not even in camp because the NFF did not organize their visa quickly. So this NFF will always be NFF. It's just be disarray, and it's going to start in 9 days' time. So I don't know exactly what they are doing. I know that I hope if I will join to tell me more about what is going on in the Super Falcons camp. But if what you are hearing is anything to go by, I think the girls are not really happy with the level of preparation by the NFF. And if the girls now should win this WAFCO, they will come out and say that this WAFCON triumph is like a renewed hope agenda. What is the hope there? The girls are abandoned there. They're not treated well. They will fight this in themselves, win it, and you come and claim the glory. I just think we need to do better with these girls. It's very important. It's very important. So, if Nigeria should finish first in Group C, Nigeria will play second. A second team. What's it called? Second place team in Group D. So, in this case, I think Nigeria, in Group D we have Ghana, Cameroon, Mali, and Cape Verde. So, if Nigeria finish first, play a second team in Group D, I think it's going for the World Cup ticket because the four semi-finalists will qualify for the World Cup next year in Brazil. So, and I think there's going to be two teams, two best quarterfinalists will also play for the playoff. So in what's it called? Play for the playoff in, I think it's in October. So I will still talk more about the Falcons when my guest joins me. I think he's not available yet. So that is that on the Falcons. I'll still come and talk about the Falcons later. So yeah. So let's move on to men's football quickly now. Talking about the Golden Eaglet. So the Golden Eaglet is no longer news. A Golden Eaglet finished last in the CFA International Invitational Tournament that took place in China. Nigeria lost our first game 3-2 to Tanzania, 4-2 to Australia, and drew 1-1 against China. So they finished last in that part in that group, and they are back home. They are back home from China. You can see some of the players are now back to the academy, and they are being welcomed very well, despite that they went there to go and disgrace Nigeria. So people have been saying that this is a developmental program. Why are you so hard on them? It's not because I'm hard on them. It's if you bring a talented player to go to a tournament and you can see the future, say this boy will be good in the future, you'll be happy. But these guys are not talented. With due respect to them, I don't know where they are picked from. Oh, they are too young. What is young there? What's different between these guys? Alongside the Tanzanian guy, there's no big difference between them. But I just think that we have to be intentional, with it. So, talking about being intentional with it, and I don't know, maybe they are listening to our program here. If people are doing very well, I will come and praise them. And if they are doing badly, I will come and bash them. So I heard that the team too, they knew that the team they took to China is not good enough. So they've been going around the country to recruit players for the national under 17 team. So I will talk about the coach now. Let's see exactly what the coach is talking about.
We coaches, we've decided that, look, let's try our best to go to the central regions in every region and see if we can bring in as many talents as we can and at least see, because everybody usually travels to Abuja and that's not always the best because some players will not have the funds. Some teams cannot afford to bring that, and so money should not be why a talent should not be spotted.
As an FA, we've never had it so good. We've never had a governor that has been so attentive to the football activities on the plateau. I can assure you that out of all the FAs in Nigeria, I know in northern Nigeria we're number one in funding. And for this program, this is the first time that we're seeing that the government is bringing the under-17 coaches to come to Jos, to screen in Jos, instead of our players risking their lives and going to Abuja or going to Lagos to go and screen. Well, the coaches are here to screen, and from what I'm seeing, that they picked a lot of kids. So by God's grace, I think it's a good one. All we can say is thank you to the governor because as I said earlier on, we've never had it so good in football.
Firstly, I want to say thank God for this rare opportunity.
So that is that. I've been saying this thing. Thank you for saying this years ago. I've been saying this thing for years about regional scouting. That for you to get the best Nigeria talent, you have to go to different region. I said this thing that in the Nigeria policy document that they did in 1972 or 71, different region, they went to different region to scout for players, and that is what they are doing now. They should not stop in Jos. Jos is not central, if I'm not mistaken. They should go to Bauchi and scout players in the northeast. They should go to Kaduna and scout players in the northwest. They should go to Ibadan, not Lagos, Ibadan, and scout players in the southwest. They should go to Benin City, not Port Harcourt, Benin City, and look for players in the south. When people have Port Harcourt, and Owerri in the southeast. So I'm happy that they are doing it region by region, but is it not too late? Is it not too late? That's why I'm saying that all these things, we have to be intentional about it. Is it not too late? Is it not too late? Is it not too late for them to be doing all these things? Because sometimes you have to look at it very well. Is it not too late? Because when will it start? When will it start? The under 17 for boys, okay, October is still okay. October is still okay. So, but they have to be intentional about it. They have to continue and be intentional about it. And this is a very good. I have to praise them. They are listening. I have to praise them. Yes, Shavin, thank you. I just remember Chinese. They have also have been very careful because of insecurity in the country. Yeah, I understand that too. So it should have been done months ago. But the China outing knocks sense into them. Yeah, I agree. So that is what we need to know. And I'm happy. See, when somebody performs well, we have to give them the flower. If the court say, you know what, we don't care, we're going to go to Burkina Faso and go and disgrace Nigeria, what we go talk? But for them to do this, kudos to the NFF and kudos to Olumide. Kudos to those that are working actually with this team. Kudos to them. We have to give them their flowers. That is when you can get the best. You have to give them what? Their flowers. Shout out to all of them. They actually what? They are listening to us. So let's go to under 20. So the under 20 team too is in 9 days, if I'm not mistaken. It's in 9 days, yes. The same time the WAFCON will start. So at the same time that the under 20, we also what? We also start. So Nigeria has been grouped in a group of death. Nigeria has been grouped alongside Ghana, Togo, and Burkina Faso. See, both Ghana, Nigeria, and Burkina Faso, they've qualified for the under 20 World Cup in the past. So they are not minnows here. And you can see Ivory Coast will be hosting the Ivory Coast will host it. I think I'm right. Ivory Coast will host it. And it's going to be the easy draw against Benin and Niger Republic. So Ivory Coast is going to be having what? Easy draw against Benin Republic and Niger Republic. While Nigeria will face Ghana and Burkina Faso. The good thing is this. Ghana already qualified for the under 20 AFCON because Ghana will be the host. So this is going to be like 3 Nigerian, what's it called? 3 teams will qualify from WAFU B. 3 teams will qualify from WAFU B. So because last time around, there was 5 teams that qualified. There was 5 teams that qualified. There was 3 teams. Yeah, okay, 2 teams in West Africa. I think in the north. Was it when we go and play? I think we went to go and play in Morocco. Was it in Morocco? Oh, it was in Egypt. Egypt. It was 4 teams. It was 3 teams that qualified from North Africa. Okay, so 3 will qualify from West Africa Zone B. So if Ghana qualify alongside 2 others, if Ghana play in the final, for example, now if Ghana play in the final, the winner of the third place game will play we qualify for the AFCON. That's how it is. If Ghana play in the final, the winner of the third place game will qualify for the AFCON under 20. So that's how it is. So very, very tough. The coach is very experienced. So they say 9 days before the list is not out yet. I can see a lot of people showing the list online that, it's a list of 35 players. No, they asked them to submit list of 25 players. So that 35 you see is a provisional list. It's not a final list. How can we be going to a tournament we don't have list? This NFF is so spoiled with that type of thing. Under 17 went to China, no list. Under 20 going to travel now to Ivory Coast, no list. So I'll have to go and search the list myself on West African on WAFU B website if the NFF will not release their own list. So bad. But I wish the boys the very best of luck. I'm hearing that the coach will likely pick Chelle of Sporting Lagos, but the boy already moved to Norway now. So I don't know, maybe the club in Norway will release him for the WAFU B qualifiers. But if Chelle can be released to if Shehu Akani can be released to play for what's it called, to play this qualifier, is very good for Nigeria. Honestly, Shehu Akani is a very, very good player. He plays for Sporting Lagos. So I wish the boys the very. Can you see now? Somebody said that list is in what? Transfer market. NFF, they didn't publish the list, but it's on transfer market. Imagine. So that is that. So now to transfer. Let's look at transfer story. So some names here, you might not be able to actually pronounce it very well, but let me just gonna start with. Sorry, I think I have a couple of players here. Okay, so let me just start with the Super Eagle striker. Should I say former Super Eagle striker? Kelechi Iheanacho has moved to Bursaspor in the Turkish second division. Has moved to what? Bursaspor in the Turkish what? Second division. See, I don't know how to feel about this transfer, but what I would just say basically here is that he already actually chose his path. So Iheanacho is 29 years of age. He's not even 30 years. Kelechi will be 30 in October this year. He's going to be 30 years old in October this year. And he's going to Turkey Division 2. He's going to Turkey Division 2. Our own MON. MON is going to Turkey. He's going to Turkey Division 2. See, we complain that our players are playing in the Turkish Superliga. But Iheanacho is going to be playing in the Turkish second division. You know, I don't know exactly how to feel about it. But what we can just actually say basically is that some people, I don't know the reason why you cannot just announce that you are going to retire from the national team. Why can't you just announce that you want to retire? Because if you are going to play in the Turkish second division, you don't have any business in the national team. Why can't you just say that you want to retire from Super Eagles so that we don't count you as a Super Eagle player? For me, I don't know what to say about it. He's made his own personal decision. He's moved to the second division in Turkey after winning the league with Celtic last season. So we wish him the very best of luck. And for the former Super Eagle player, let me just put it that way. And I'm saying this thing now. Before Eguavon started marketing players again for the national team, say that you go and call him up, he's so intelligent. Just saying that we should not be a national team that should be calling players in the second division in Turkey. I don't think I've seen any player play for Nigeria on the second division in Turkey. Nigerian Super Eagles, not under 23. So I wish him the very best of luck and happy retirement too. Happy retirement. So that is that on Kelechi Iheanacho. You know, still 29 years of age. I don't know why he's going to Division 2 in the year of his youth. So another player that is a French player. So is what Josh Ogunaike. Josh Ogunaike signed his first contract with Arsenal. Just highlighting this boy. He's a very intelligent left back. 18 years of age. Majority will say, this guy get beer now. He can't be 18. Come on, he was born in the UK. He's 18 years of age. He's 18 years old than I'm, so he's 18 years of age. So it's a player that you should keep an eye on, honestly. Very, very good player, and he's highly rated within the Arsenal youth ranks. So don't be surprised to see this boy, playing corporal, probably in the nearest future, 1 or 2 seasons to come for the Arsenal main team. Very, very good player, a left back, a modern day left back that can change to midfield like Martin Lewis Kelly. So very, very good player. I wish him the very best of luck too. So another player has joined Rams. He's called John Otomewo. Join Rams FC. A very good. If you have watched his YouTube video, it's a very good, player in the midfield. Commands the area very well. Can tackle the ball very well. Now he's still 19 years of age, and he's got a lot to actually to still learn from the game. But going to France is not bad for his development. So I think that it's going to be, though I think Rams is still playing in the League Two, but he can actually help Rem for their promotion push next season. So a player that people have been talking about is called Ifeoluwa Olowokoroku. So majority of people, we know this boy that he was 14 when he was 14, he made his debut for the national under-17 team, the Golden England. And since then, talking about Olowokoroku, he had trials upon trials in different European clubs, but now he's playing for IFK Göteborg in Sweden. He's now 18 years of age. He's highly rated. I've watched some of his video clips before. We're back home in Nigeria. He's a very, very good player. Now, it's now time to develop himself to see exactly what he can actually do. Came from From 344 in the Southwest, and he's a player that is actually highly rated. I hope that he can actually fulfill his potential. Very good on the ball, but if you know that Sweden is now like a mecca for Nigerian players now because of Zadok Joanna. I wish him the very best of luck. So I want to ask you that, is he this? Yes, he's the 44 Academy boy. Yes. So that Division 2 in his 20s. Yes, he's joining. He actually joined Division 2 in the days of his youth. That is very interesting. So another player is Shedrack Egbo. Egbo on the way to IAK in Sweden, and there also been reports that scouts of Brentford realized that they could take him, from AIK Stockholm, but the deal is not done with AIK Stockholm. Fantastic, young player, plays for Imperial FC in Lagos. Very good left foot, similar to Zadok Joanna, but this one seems to have packet of shots, in his left foot. 18 years of age, hearing that he was meant to be part of the national under-20 team or so, but because of this traveling, and so that's the reason why he's not part of the team. I saw some of his clips and I realized that it's really, really a talent. So there's been I think the move to AIK is very close, but Brentford is looking for a way to hijack that deal. A player that I really like so much too has moved finally to Sweden, to AIK Stockholm again. See, AIK will buy all Nigerian players. It's Ifeoluwa Agbenla. This player played for Nigeria at the under-17 level. A very, very good player, and during that time, different clubs scouted him. AIK scouted him then, but I think his people think that he's more talented than to go and play for AIK Stockholm in the Swedish league. But when they saw Zadok Joanna effect too, they realized that maybe Agbenla should go and play. Nearly €1 million. Maybe Agbenla should go and play. Maybe Agbenla should go and play for the national for AIK and see how the boy will develop. I will not lie to you. This boy is very good. This boy is very good. This boy is very good. He went through the Beyond Limit Academy. So, and he also went to, he played at age 15. He played under Manugaba under 17. He was so young then, but now he's mature. He's ready to move to Europe. In fact, I'm hearing that Beyond Limit will transfer up to like 15 to 20 players before the end of this transfer window. That is very, very interesting. So, another player too that I have to actually talk about. This will go say that yes, the fee is nearly nearly €1 million. Yes, you are right, my friend TC Gogo. You are right. It's nearly €1 million. You are right. So it's nearly €1 million. You actually right. So, yeah, another player that joined KRC Genk in the Belgium League is Daniel Wisdom. Say the Nigerian winger, Daniel Wisdom. No, it's not a winger. Daniel Wisdom is a midfielder. And if you have not seen him play, he's also a very, very good player. He's 19 years of age. And, he's a guy that got big, big future in his career. Very good player. I wish him the very best of luck too. I saw some of his games, did so well. And, I hope that he performed well. My only issue is that they want him to start with the KAA Ghent young, like under the B team. At 19, I think he should be ready for first team. So why starting him with the older age? So yeah, for me, let him prove himself. So similar to Chris Akpan, so maybe probably he can also get first team opportunity, and he performs well. I wish him luck. So that's our young players actually moving. So now I don't like to talk about transfer rumors here because sometimes I realize that it's the agents that are the one causing this, putting news on the media so that their players can, they are the one causing problem. So, but this one, because it's real, that's why I want to talk about it from a credible source. It's Raphael Onyedika, Ombuenri's Raphael Onyedika. It's said that they've sent proposal to Club Brugge that Frankfurt, they are interested in in Raphael Onyedika. So let's probably the Belgium club will accept the offer, but I will not say anything more. I will not give you any update about this proposed transfer until it is here we go. I don't like to talk about all these rumors. These rumor things are just being put out by their agents, and before you know, you go and talk about it. Until Victor Osimhen signs for a new club, I would never talk about who is linked with Victor Osimhen. I don't like rumor. Even that boy called Anthony Dennis, the same thing to the agents. They are playing all this anky panky. The same thing. When the transfer is there, then we'll talk about it. So that is that for I think we still have one more transfer. Okay, let's just move on to not a transfer, it's just a bit of news about a Super Eagles player. Super Eagles player Ebenezer Akinsomiru has been listed among the Inter Milan first team. have been listed among the Inter Milan first team for pre-season. So it's like if you don't give us the money, Ebenezer Kisemiro will stay in Inter and he will play this season. And so you can see him there, defender. You can see that defenders, goalkeepers, midfielders. You can see that Ebenezer Kisemiro is part of the Inter Milan traveling squad that will move to Germany for pre-season. So if any move should materialize, he can leave the camp and join. But Christian Chivu understands Ebenezer Kisemiro very well because Christian Chivu paid. All of you just drop a comment here. It's like I will be blocking you now. Just be asking, okay, you go question with the question on relevant question. If you want to announce transfer, go and be posting transfer yourself. Relevant question. I don't go to all this media and this doing this thing. If it's here, we go. Most of these agents put transfers on the internet, so everybody should be discussing. I don't do that again. So they'll be playing in Germany. So Ebenezer Kisemiro is what is listed. If you can impress in that, yes, I thought so. Chivu likes Kisemiro. In fact, Dortmund was interested in Ebenezer Kisemiro. I think Chivu asked them to retain him at that time before he became the Inter Milan first team coach. So that is that on Ebenezer Kisemiro. So quickly down on Super Eagles. So some players are already committing their future for the Super Eagles. The first one is George Ilenikena. I can tell you that is a Super Eagles player. Though plays for the Al Ittihad club in Saudi Arabia. I can tell you here, I can confirm that George Ilenikena will be playing for the Super Eagles of Nigeria finally. So I got the information, everything set. He's going to be playing, and this is what Eric Chelle wanted. He believes that he's a very talented player. He wanted a young striker that can play for the Super Eagles of Nigeria. This guy is still 21 years of age, if I'm not mistaken. So he's still 21 or 20 years of age. Let me just try and confirm his age. So it's the right profile of players that Eric Chelle believes can serve Nigeria for many years to come. So that is so he's still 19 years of age. Okay. He's still 19 years of age. He's still 19 years of age. Okay. If you put, we're doing something now very important. If you put comments here that is not relevant, I will not give you any warning again. I will just block you directly. Let's celebrate. Okay, he's playing for Nigeria. That's the most important thing. If you put comment that is not relevant here, I will block you immediately. So this player does not have any option. If you decide what the guy want to offer him, So that is that on Ebenezer, on what's it called, on George Ilenikena. Is will play for Nigeria, and then 19 years of age, right profile of striker that he actually wanted, and he wants him to play for Nigeria. So just so that I Smith, what about Jeff Ekaito and Joshua? So I don't know about that. I'll talk about some other players now. So another player that is also on the verge of of wearing the green white green color is Kule Karim. Is Karim Tunde not ready yet? Not is close, but not as George Ilenikena. So I'm just telling you that he's also 20 years of age. So there are players that are the right profile of players that can actually come and reduce the age of our national team. So Karim today is 20 years of age. Tunde will be 21 this August. So, yeah, a player, very interesting player, Frank Onyeka. Is he? It's Francis Onyeka. So, Francis Onyeka, current German under 19 international, he reached out by himself, to some certain people about playing for Nigeria. I don't know the reason why. That's why I might say that we have to do better. No matter if we think that there is no financial gain in what we're trying to do, but if what we are doing will help the country, we need to be able to do it in our own words, capacity. So this boy, going to report, reach out to someone. That person did not care. Maybe probably he thinks that he's not going to get anything from it. But this boy, is a boy that really actually wants to play for the national team, and is being even looked at by some not German sides, sorry, some Spanish sides. So, and I think that it's just a little bit, he's going to be in the national team, though he's still very young, but we play, for the Nigerian national team. And for me, things don't go. I don't mention them, Color Bright. I didn't mention them. I didn't mention this people. I had to put somebody in problem. I didn't mention. I didn't mention them. I didn't. Color. I didn't mention them. Don't put me in problem. I didn't mention them. So there's nothing bad. This person sees that, you seem to know the Nigerian system very well. And I like Nigeria. Let me reach out to you. Why can't you? All these things are just small help. It's not as if, say, you have to bring money. I know. Small help. Oh, don't worry. I know who to call. I have some few friends there. Let me go and call them. There's nothing bad in it. There's nothing bad in it. Because, you went to go and interview one player that is also have similar profile like him. That means that these people very well. Come on. And that player you interviewed has played for, let me just put it that way. But shout out to those that are working behind the scene and trying to make sure that this Nigeria course is not in vain. Guys. So, guys, like the video. Like the video, man. You and I, we don't. So, he's so interested. If somebody could reach out by himself, come on, guys. You cannot see that they are begging him. No. They're begging him. No, reach out by himself. Oh, thank you, Yusuf. That's super chat. Thank you, Yusuf. Thank you for supporting. That's my brother, Yusuf Adebayo. Thank you. So that's what I want to say. No matter how no matter how the country is, we must be a good ambassador of that country. So another super ego player that we might see is Alessandro Macadeli. He's also next. Sorry for the picture actually was used. Is also on the verge of playing for the national team. So very rugged. I don't know the reason why the Italians have not really looked for a way to call him, but I can tell you that I think he got his Nigerian passport already. So is that close? It is actually that's close, for them. So now let me just talk about Super Falcons quickly before I go to some other Super Eagles story. But I don't want to keep my guests waiting. I want to bring on Ifeoluwa to talk about the Super Falcons very quickly. I told you about that they're currently in camp, but the girls, they are facing loads of issues. Guys, We are around 77 people watching this live. We can do better by liking this video. We only have 63 likes. Guys, let's take it to 100 at least. So I don't know, maybe if anyone is ready, or we'll talk about the Super Falcons quickly before we also continue with our Super Eagles story. I don't want to keep her waiting. So that's the reason why I want to bring her on. If you ready, if you are ready, you can just let me know if you are ready. You can see in the back end if you are ready. Okay. So yes, so I have I think I have okay, she's not ready yet. So okay, let me see. Are you ready? Yes. So yeah, okay, I think
Oh my God.
so yes, if I thank you for she would find time to join me today. I know that
Yeah.
your girls are currently in camp. So what's
10
latest?
of them.
Yeah, yes, what's latest about them in camp? What's latest?
You know they've cancelled the match against Ghana.
Yeah, but the handles of Super Falcons posted that the match will take place. I don't know who is telling
I
you.
can't say some things online. No. I can't say some
Okay,
things. Let me text you on WhatsApp. I don't want to say some things online because yeah, I'm very careful at this point for reasons. Let me quickly text you. Just I'll check your WhatsApp.
okay.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So this is sad though.
Oh yeah, go and read it. Go and read it. I've sent it.
Uh-huh. Okay.
Uh-huh.
Okay. All right. Okay. Ife,
Yeah.
there's 12 players in camp. I can see that
Oh, they're
other
not 12.
country. How many?
I don't even know. I lost. You know, I've been following up, and I lost interest 2 days ago when it became obvious. I sent you a one view this thing now.
Yeah.
Remember, I
Yeah.
sent you a one view. So that was when
Yeah.
then the following day I got more information in the morning to say it was
Yeah.
even worse than that. So that was when I lost interest. So I knew that
Hmm.
match was not going to hold as I yesterday morning.
Hmm. So what can we say about the preparation for the girls currently now?
Let me just read. So okay, you know what? I'm
Just
going
say
to.
some few things in parables.
Yeah, the preparation is terrible. So somebody did an analysis of how we prepared, how Ghana prepared, and how Zambia prepared. I was ashamed. I didn't even know it was that bad. So our preparation between October last year and this year is just Cameroon and Senegal.
Mm-hmm.
Zambia played. Just hold on. Let me read out what Zambia has done. They did 3 nation tournament December 2025,
Mm-hmm.
COSAFA Women's Championship February 2026,
Mm-hmm.
FIFA series versus Canada, Brazil, South Africa April
Mm-hmm.
2026, hosted
Mm-hmm.
and won the 4 nation tournament June 2026.
Hmm.
Ghana played friendly against England late
Mm-hmm.
last year. Pink Ladies Cup, that's like a 4 nation tournament in Dubai
Mm-hmm.
when we're
Mm-hmm.
just deceiving ourselves with Cameroon. They played a friendly versus Cote d'Ivoire in
Mm-hmm.
July 2026.
Mm-hmm.
So we just played Cameroon and Senegal. No 4 nation tournament, no competitive, no stiff competition. Even Malawi was playing better competition compared to people will tell you that they only have 2 strikers in Zambia, 2 strikers in Malawi. They've forgotten that these countries have actually gone to recruit their players that were born abroad and in different academies worldwide, and they've kept them in camp way
Hmm.
longer than our own players. Some of them have been in camp for like a month now
Mm-hmm.
before the bigger names will join them. And
Mm-hmm.
there's something about team synergy that can frustrate any opposition no matter how good you are.
Mm-hmm.
But a lot of Nigeria, what is scaring me is the fact that Nigerians have this mentality of it is Super Falcons, they will go there as usual. Me, I don't have issues with that. But I have a problem with we are not realizing that we have a coach that is not in tune with modern day football. And I'll say
Mm-hmm.
that anyway, because he only goes back to the farm and waits for NFF to give him directive. So he's not developing himself. He's not even, he's not watching the.
So
I was supposed to
it's a
send this. I
farmer.
think I sent it to you. He's a
Yeah.
farmer. I call him a farmer.
Yeah.
So he's not even paying attention to watch these players to, check out their progress. Even for the NWSL, was after we called him out several times. I now went to watch Super Six. After the Super Six like this, what's the essence? I don't know. there's still no home base apart from the third choice goalkeeper, which is not even his own doing, because she won the best goalkeeper of the season.
Super Six.
And typically that is the, what's it called, the third slot. That they always give that third slot to the best goalkeeper. I don't know why they accord Omini Oyono when she was the best goalkeeper. That's respect. But as God will have it, at least they've given one slot to home base. So home base is not monitoring, foreign base is not monitoring, it doesn't know what is happening. So when you have that kind of coach in charge, then NFF has now come in their usual way of arranging substandard friendlies for them. No respect to Fecafoot and Senegal. Well, unfortunately, they are not in our league. So it's not been tested, it's not been tried. We have players that are at their peak already and age is not on their side. We have players that are coming from recovery room. We have players that are not getting competitive game time. We have players that have questionable appearance on that list. And we have players that we don't even know their statistics. If they are bench warming in some countries, they're just there. And I made it clear last week, we are taking only 9 feet and feet dual and marked all 6 or boxes out of 25.
I heard that some people as different quarters that this coach does not even know the club of these players. Can it be true?
But I told you, I did not send you. I think I was supposed to send you something now. How they pick these players? Did I tell you? Did I send you anything about that?
You can
doesn't know what is happening though. He doesn't know what is happening though. I'm telling you, honestly, 100%. I got the information firsthand. Then another friend didn't know that I had that information and now told me, do I know this is how the coach? I said, that I saw it though. I didn't give it too much thought until the second person now confirmed.
You know what they are playing? So how will you scout them?
You know all these players. I can tell you how all the Joy Omewa, all the Comfort, my post now. It's because we were hounding him and putting these players out to say you have to. Some of them carry what you write on your post to NFF. Some of them carry it to NSC. At least that one 100%, I'm sure. Some of them carry it and tell the coach that this is what people are posting about him. So it's because we've been posting about people like Omewa, Comfort, Erabo, who are the Imura coming back on the team, and all those new players and all that. That's why we have them. Not because he never started any of those players, not one. Madugu has not given us any above average player up till today. Not one. He's just working with, Randy gave me this team. I come chop. When they've already cooked for you, just give you spoon to come and eat. That's what he's doing. So he doesn't even tell there's something I said to someone and I'll keep saying it. The last WAFCON, we played 6 games, 24 players. How come not one single player over 6 games ever gave credit to Madugu for anything? Till tomorrow, players are still having interviews and are not crediting Madugu. Always crediting themselves. So those players have been coaching, and they'll miss Ashley. That's the truth. This particular WAFCON. They've been coaching themselves, they've been prepping themselves, they've been encouraging themselves, they've been praying with themselves. All has been happening. Madugu has zero grip on that team, technically and tactically. He doesn't even know when the opposition changes tactics. He doesn't know how to adjust his team. He doesn't know. It's so crazy. But Nigerians, everybody, once he has one WAFCON like this, they expect him not to say anything again. Another WAFCON is coming. No problem. We'll watch and see.
So it is very shameful. I have to be honest with you. There's nothing.
I'm tired.
It's really very shameful. So, but this is very close now. So your post that is now 9 days before the WAFCON. So
we can't even play Ghana. There's a problem. We can't even play Ghana. So that means the ladies are going unprepared into this competition.
And the first game is against what? I think we play
Malawi. And we know Malawi is dangerous. Not just the 2 sisters. They are the ones that have kept players in camp for like almost 2 months. And they've gone to scout players from academies in the US, players that were not born in Malawi. Those ones. Everybody's beginning to realize that they are the ones that bring technicality to the game. And they realize that if they keep relying on their local players or the ones that are on the home soil, they might not really be able to give a fight. And that's the truth. Football has gone beyond I can play. Now, if you notice me, I don't really send all these players that play all power, energy, shooting. And no, football, you use your sense. You play in the head first before you play with your legs. So that's why I respect players that brings technical depth to the team. And that's what Zambia has done the same thing. Malawi has done, especially Malawi. Malawi have kept those players in camp for so long. So it will be a bit, tricky to play Malawi as the first game. You cannot expect a player that clubs are gradually getting to ease into the game to just come and do 90 minutes. Don't wound any player, beg. They have a career outside after WAFCON. So that's my fear for some of those players. They can open their mouth and just ensure that nobody pushes them beyond their limits. That's my own. Nobody should use them to keep themselves on the job. But realistically, we have said it, we are taking 9 players. So that's me. I expect the best from them, but I've tailored my expectations accordingly so that my shock absorber is very well in place. Because it's football, you have to be logical. You cannot cheat your way into winning. No, you can't.
Somebody asked a question, say that you know what? It might still even win the WAFCON.
I just said it now. I'm preparing for the best. I'm hoping for the best, but preparing for the worst. Nobody is saying it will not win. See, those ladies, honestly, without a coach, my own fear is I already categorized the players. We are not even going with youth. We're not going with a youthful team. We have to be honest with ourselves. It's already said the older, the better. So let's see. One of the things I'm doing, and this week has been very, very harsh on me. I really need to do a lot of rest. I've been paying attention to the opposition. If I'm sure you've been watching our games, the friendly and whatever. See the way they easily run behind our players. It's a cause for concern when you go for competitions. Because you can't cheat age. Okay, let me give you a typical example. Last WAFCON, you know that South Africa game became anybody's game before Alozie scored that. It was because the moment Echegini is young. Those are the young players we have. She can run. She was the one giving Ainde the support she needed. Once Echegini left, Ainde, the first movement, she got a yellow card because she was tired. You cannot be fielding Ainde 90 minutes for 5 games. It is impossible. You can't be fielding Ohale for 5 games, 90 minutes. That was the same South African foul we committed. Ohale, you can't be feeding her 90 minutes for 5 games. She is a veteran already. Take it easy on the old players. Don't overwork them. These players who run behind you because they are young, they have speed, they are pacey, and they know that these players are older. So the goal we considered, Ohale was what's it called? It was a professional foul. The referee caught her. The yellow card of Ainde was a professional foul that got a yellow card, and the midfield just went blank. Once Echegini left, that was the end of. And you see, I respect Ainde a lot, and I'm sure you've seen my video. I respect her a lot. But the truth is, don't run her ragged. If you're going to play Ainde, play double pivot. If a player will go out, bring another player that will assist her, because she has the experience. She's always anticipating. She has what it takes, but do not put her in a place where she will have to run too much. You know, so those are my fears. Not because the ladies will not win. Not because they can't play, no. But if you don't do the right thing, like against South Africa, and we had an Alozie go to bail us, South Africa would have beaten us last year, let's be honest ourselves. So we can't keep hoping on those kind of luck every single time. No.
So, okay. Looking at people often argue that he changed the game against Zambia in the last WAFCON. He beat Zambia by 5 goals, not in that. It was a tactical masterclass from Justin Madugu. He said that tactical masterclass from Justin Madugu against Zambia.
Please remove Okoronko. Please tell the bench to remove Okoronko from that game and go back and watch it without Okoronko. Against Zambia, I should go up. See, let's be honest with ourselves. Okoronko was the major player on that team last WAFCON. It's just unfortunate she was robbed of the CAF awards. Remove her from the game against Botswana, we would not have won that game. The third game, don't forget that it was a draw. We could not even win. She came in against Tunisia and won a player of the game too. Against Zambia, she pulled that first cross that Ohale scored. She scored the second goal. By the time Zambia was 2 goals down, they were already tired, as in they were weak. So she just had to build on what she had, but remove her from quarterfinals, semi-finals, because she gave that pass to Alozie. Now remove her from the finals. And we can't be, I love players that are standout players, but we can't be building our team on
this thing.
One player. No.
Let me ask you like 2 questions, before I wrap it up. What do you think can happen in Morocco that the NFF we have to hand just Madugu a sack letter, if there is any? Because NFF, maybe maybe they give him a appointment letter. So
we
what
don't
do
even
you
know.
think can happen in Morocco that because let me tell you something. If we don't act now, things will get worse.
It's
Don't
already
forget
worse.
that
We have only 10 players. I'll be 12 players.
we have Olympic qualifiers coming up very soon.
Yeah, I spoke about that with someone today.
We have the Olympic qualifiers coming up very soon. We also have the World Cup. So for me, I think these girls might probably play the next World Cup and next Olympic game, and most of them will not be in national team.
Will not be, yeah.
So
he's not building a new team now. He's the one that will end up playing last. So let me tell you what will happen.
Yes.
If we lose our first game, if we lose our first game, most likely they would have to look for an urgent intervention, because once you lose your first game, it becomes dicey that you qualify for that quarterfinals to even have a stake. So most likely they'll push him to the back and look for someone to step in. Most likely. If we lose our second,
nobody can step in. NFF cannot even.
They can ship in Eric Chelle with they can ship in
they can call Eric Chelle to go and go.
They can call Eric Chelle at this point too. I won't lie to you. I'm just being honest with you. They can call at this point, because let me be honest with you. NFC, let me tell you one thing. Let me tell you one thing. NFC believes that this one that they are paying him heavily, it can be an urgent intervention for them. And because they want to qualify that Olympics, they want to qualify. I've done 100%. I'll tell you for free. They are desperate about qualifying for Olympics. So Madugu has so many traps waiting for him. If the first or second game, if he loses, he's in trouble. The quarterfinals, if we are playing Ghana, I have a feeling they will still get him some assistance, because they don't trust that we can beat Ghana with Madugu. But if we lose that World Cup, somebody was saying something I don't know, that all the quarterfinalists will have to play against, or they have to organize 2 matches for the quarterfinalists to know the best loser.
They will play they will play like a 4-nation tournament.
Someone told me. At what point will they play that?
The tournaments. No, as some people are playing semi-final.
Is a lie. They play. I didn't know. I read this. I didn't want to believe it. Oh my god!
Yeah, that happened last time around.
Are you serious?
Not the one that.
Not this one. Because we will not know. The one before. Oh, okay.
Yeah, the one before it happened. Yeah.
You said it, but I didn't really pay attention. I was like, what's this one saying? I said, I'll come back to this later.
I think it was Tunisia. I think it was Cameroon and Senegal that progressed from that one, but they lost in the playoff. To Portugal in the playoff. So they will play that game. The top 2 will now qualify for Africa. That's what they want to do. So, if he qualify for the playoff instead of the original ticket, I think it will be sacked. Do you think so?
If you qualify, he cannot take us to playoff. For him not to have qualified for the World Cup, he can't take us to playoff. So get it. By then, if I don't go, I don't know, he can't. So person when does he qualify? Playoff is always very difficult.
Yeah.
He's not going to. It will be, they can't. Because don't forget that now, unlike before when they took all those decisions, NFF, NSC is now on their case, because NSC is under fire from the presidency and they want to prove a point. If you see how they've been stressing us with what is happening in Glasgow, they pay them this, they pay them that. I don't know if you
will go and see them there.
Commonwealth. You go and watch them. They pay them this, they pay them that. This is what they are paying upgrade and whatever. So it is just so that they will see that there's a lot of, they too are under a lot of fire.
I know that
people are beginning to put them under hot seats, that you know what, we are even tired of you guys. So they are trying to prove a point. So if he's not taking us to, he can't see if he's not taking us to. If he doesn't get the World Cup ticket, and even if we qualify for the playoffs, he can't take us to playoffs. Morocco, we are meeting Morocco early in that Olympic qualifiers. I don't know if you see that. So already that's another trap for him. And don't forget that even if you qualify for World Cup, they will now go back to the drawing board to say, how good is he against formidable opponents? By the time they organize quality friendlies for us, they will expose Madugu like an exercise book. When you open and all the pages just flip, that's how they expose him. Don't worry. They are just waiting for him. Don't worry.
But if he will still be exposed, me is that they can bring Eric Chelle. Say, you know what? Go and help this team. Intervention?
No, honestly. Who else do you think they'll call on? Why do you think they made him under 23 coach? It's because they really want to go for the Olympics. They want that Olympics is their bragging rights to the presidents that they are doing that they are on top of their game. So I know they are desperate for that Olympic ticket. And Madugu, with that, I'm sure you see that the road to Olympics is tough.
Yeah.
It's very tough. So at some point, there are traps waiting for him. Don't worry.
Yeah,
See,
but
whatever he did to Randy to frustrate him, Karma is going to repay him. Don't worry.
good.
I've already
But
said that one.
another issue that I know is that that he got some people that are supporting him in NFF. They're trying to.
And is there this thing now? It was the one they were using as to snitch on what was happening to tell NFF all that time that the former coach and Randy.
Yeah.
That was what he was doing now. He was
Yeah,
the
he
one
was doing
going to
this
tell
snitch
them
work.
everything was happening. I don't know whatever. It was snitching.
But I even heard that, with due respect to him, or even Jerry, I don't know about Jerry something. I think he was also.
Who's Jerry again?
No, the one that was carrying computer in the last World Cup. that was angry. You know, they did. You know, I remember the game against England when the penalty was overturned. That we didn't foul. They were not happy.
Yeah.
It's only Randy and that guy, the other guy that was.
Yeah, because you know that. See, one thing about NFF is once they can't control you. They see you as an enemy. So it was always a problem. Shebi, we all read how they canceled their program because they did not allow players. You know, it was just 18 players.
Yeah.
So they were trying to force the 2 suspects on him. Yeah. Because he did not accept, they canceled their program. That was why they did not support his program. They were not even picking his call. And this story, I know so many things I can't even say. It was a mess. I know Nigerian media too, and the agents, those were people that were doing agents and were doing rackets. They didn't like him because they could not sell. I know people that went to meet Randy that they wanted to be marketing players through him. He said no, and they turned the media against him.
Yeah,
there are too many silly people in that industry.
The player in question you're talking about, he's doing some charity work in Nigeria. Well, that doesn't merit national team.
You see, the problem is, see, when you're out of relevance, you just be hustling and running helter skelter just to see the
yeah.
I don't know. I don't know if you remember that. It was when we started calling Garba Lawa Mr. Garba. When they started introducing my Mr. Garba that he retired from Super Eagles.
Yeah.
There's always this thing about, I don't know why they don't want to leave. Honestly, I don't. It's a problem. I don't know. They just find it difficult to leave national team. I don't know.
Yeah.
And it's with the Nigeria-born players.
Yeah. 2 more questions for you. Sorry. Please, I want you to be a coach now. We know that Manugu can do whatever he likes.
Please play my video, Smith. Let's enjoy my video first.
Yes.
I mean, I forgot.
I don't know.
I sent it to you now.
No,
I sent you my video.
So.
I did, oh. Hey, check. I did. I don't think I did not send you that video.
I don't think you did, though.
I did, though. Are you serious?
Yeah,
I thought I sent you my video. Yeah.
No, you did not, though.
Okay,
I will have sent it now as part of my program.
Sorry. I did send it to you. Chai, I was too sure. See, I was bragging. I sent it to you. Sorry. Should I send it as a file or I should just send the video like that?
Yeah, you can send the video. Let me just play it. You can send the video as a.
Let me see this one I want to send. Wait, be sure. Let me be sure of the one I'm. No, don't play this one. I beg. Let me remove it. I want you to. I don't know if it's YouTube. I want you to play the landscape version, not portrait. So let me look for that version. My bad. I thought I was too sure. See where I was making out. I sent that video to you.
If you send it to me, I will have part of what I put up for today. But it's not actually what there. So
sorry. It's my fault. It's only God that will help me. I was too sure. See, I was bragging. I've sent you that video. This video is disappearing. No, I'm looking for the version. Let me see. Oh my God! If that video doesn't want me to send it to you, I'm looking for the landscape version. I can't seem to find it, but I'll go and get it from a longer.
So you said that they sent it to me. I didn't see any. I didn't see.
Now people even sent it to you.
They said I sent it to me, but I didn't see anything.
How come they sent it to you? Wait, hold on.
They said I sent it to me, but I didn't see anything.
Okay, let me send as a file. I think what I'll do is I'll send all the videos. I sent it to someone today. I'm trying to remember who I sent it to as a file.
Okay, I did not.
Someone requested for that video today. Oh, is this you now? Sorry, Jared.
No, it's not.
All these people with disappearing messages.
Yeah, they did. It's not actually what said. Okay, maybe so. Before
just being lazy.
Looking for it, let me just ask you to select your team for the first game quickly.
Okay, so the first game I'll do 3-5-2 team formation, and I'll do 5-4-1 team shape. So my three would be Ohale in the middle, the mains to the right, and Oladipo to the left, so that they can all assist or what's her name, Ohale, to shield just the goalkeeper. Then and they will do the running. They are young. Then Alo's there to the right. She has a lot of speed, and Oladipo can also easily cover up for her because she's attack minded. On the left, Imura is young. Imura has that. She has that already from London Lionesses.
Yeah.
So they'll do a lot of running. So that's three. Then five. I've already placed two wingers on the five. So the two in the middle, I'll put Echegini, Ainde, because of maturity, and it's our first game. So I believe Ainde will be able to soak a lot of the pressure from the Shawinga sister. She knows how to break play a lot. And and I'll put Tony Payne in front of them. So the five will now be Imura, Aloze, Ainde, Chegini, and Payne.
Okay.
So the two up front, I'm going to leave Omewa and Esther. So I'm not using any winger. Yeah, I'm using Omewa and Esther. Omewa has the power play. Esther has the trick.
Okay.
Yeah, that's why I'm combining the two of them. But of course, at some point, I'm going to do 4-5-1. So Omewa is young. She's going to drop deep to assist. I'll leave Esther up front because Esther is just coming back from injury.
So what?
So she doesn't have to do too much of transition.
What role do you think Isaac and Odega can play in the team?
Odega is not even going to appear out through the tournament, if you ask me. I mean, I'm just being honest. So you know me, I don't know how to pretend.
Yeah. I know that. I know.
I don't know how to pretend. I'll be honest with you.
The
guy will not even see tournament to play like this if it's me. So I'm not even. Hey, I've seen the video. I've sent it as a file now. You know, so that then transition will be, of course, those two wing back to fall back. That's why I said they'll do a lot of running. Then Omewa will join them to be four. So it would be Ainde, Echegini, Omewa, and Tony Payne. And the idea is to ensure that they choke that midfield. Because once you can't carry the ball to meet your power players up front, which are the two sisters, they get frustrated. And that's why I need Ainde. Ainde knows how to do that very well. So if you Echegini too has learned, I respect Echegini a lot, and I believe that this WAFCON she's going to make the top best 11 on the continent. That's how much I respect her game. She's done it a lot for. What happened to her video now?
No.
What happened?
Sorry, one sec. I think it's saying twice.
Oh, okay.
Well done.
Thank
done.
You. Thank you so much.
Is really, really good. I can see.
Thank you.
Even myself, because I muted this. I was listening to it on the other on my other computer here.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's why I was playing twice. So I had to mute this part.
Okay.
It was so good. In fact,
thank you.
How can they even download this thing? Just tell us.
Okay.
So
I know.
Just positive.
Okay, so Spotify. Okay, yeah, they can actually. For those that would like to download, I know it's available on all streaming platforms and social media too. For those that use all those Spotify, Apple Music, even on YouTube, funny enough, it's on YouTube music channel, on iHeart. For those that do Audio Mac, we've uploaded on Audio Mac already too. For those that would like to use it for their, what's it called? People have been using it on TikTok. So a lot of people have been telling me to go and open TikTok accounts. So I told my creative guy to open a TikTok account so that at least we can have presence there. So it's on Snapchat, it's on Facebook, WhatsApp, Instagram, and all that. Now to download it, I need to be sure because I think Apple, can you download on Apple Music? You know, I really don't do all those things.
I think you can.
But I know on YouTube you can. If you have YouTube Premium, you can download on YouTube.
Yeah, you can download it. So it's just to enjoy it and see what plays. And I have to be honest with you, the one I've been using are just like snippet part of it, but the long one is so good.
No, I've been listening to it too. So on Instagram, you can actually, if you see my video on Instagram, you can download the full video on Instagram. That was why I uploaded the very clear version on Facebook too. Those that know how to download on social media, you can actually download on Instagram or Facebook, on Twitter.
Facebook.
It's on Twitter today. So Twitter today has just started gaining some traction because I had to go and tell some of my friends that how can I have a song and all of you are not reposting. So a lot of people have been going there to repost and all that. So I have the ability to download across those social media. So anybody that can download can actually just look for the video on my page and download the video.
Yeah. So and on Instagram, just a Super Falcons, because when I'm looking for it, I just typed Super Falcons and I got it. Is it?
And you know, I don't know if you noticed that somebody else went to go and post one nonsense on Instagram. I don't know if you noticed. All of these content creators, you know, some of them, they just wait, and once people started using the song last week, the guy just went to, I don't even want to talk about it. Let me not give mileage to nonsense. But once you look for, you normally, by the time you listen to the two, you know.
Is someone you know? Is someone you know?
I don't know him from Adam. I don't even want to know him, but he's a content creator in Nigeria. You know how they do now? Once they see, you know, the typical Nigerian mindset, everybody is selling egg, all of them on the street to go and start carrying egg. That's what they do.
Yeah.
So it was just that thing of once people started using it, some guys that are my friends, the guy just, if you listen to that song, my friend, I told one of my friends, he said he couldn't listen for 5 seconds. It was pure trash. But of course, it's just a way of watching down the effect, and some people will not know, because don't forget that this is the first time a theme song is being done for Super Falcons. So I think by the time he realized that, oh, this is the only theme song they have, it was just a way of, okay, at least maybe you will get track. You know, the typical lazy mindset of all these people. So but if you search for Super Falcons, mine is always the first. You might find two, but mine will be the first.
But I saw one positive vibes on this thing. I don't know who is that person.
Which one again? Where?
Where? I see on the
hey, again, you know? Where did you see that one again?
I saw one positive.
Was it on Instagram?
Instagram, yeah. But that wasn't your music. I know that. I searched for something.
You see these people, I don't trust them again. The way people just, there was when we started this thing on July 4, nothing. It was now when people started using it that all of them now, I don't know, it's just tiring. They just wait, they're never innovative. Once they see that it looks like everybody's buying into something, all of them will be rushing into it. And that's the same way all of them will rush and say they want to go and cover events in Morocco. So they don't even have the money. You just also and go and, my friend was telling me what happened at one last AFCON. After he won some guys not to go and cover AFCON in Cote d'Ivoire, he now started harassing that they were stuck. You send them money. He said, did I not want you? But you know, there's this craze for I've been accredited. Accredited, you don't get money, you want accredit. They don't. I don't know the way our people think. I was just laughing when he was giving me the lowdown. He said he's been done as a part. I said, and he warned them. It's not compulsory you go and cover an event. If you don't go, content will still filter. You still get what you need. Well, everybody, this fake life, I must go. All of them now, they've been stressing out on social media. They have accreditation. They want to go. It's none of my business. It's not my money. My own is, shall I leave my own project alone? Trademark it. I don't even know. This trademark now, while in Nigeria, it takes a very long process. But I'll try, Sha. I'll ask if there's a lawyer that can help you with the process. I like the idea. Thank you. I'll speak to a lawyer if they can help me. Because I paid for the music rights. I had the music rights. I paid for it, and the lyrics are 100%. All those names, apart from Magbabola, I was the one that gave them all the nicknames. There are even some nicknames that we did not use because it couldn't flow with the rhythm of the song. Like I gave Uche Nakanu is not even Nicole Payne has a nickname. I was still going to do a post that has all of them. We wanted to change Ajibade's zone. People said no, they were okay with Mommy Gio. So for a long time, we're having those conversations on Facebook till we finally got a nickname for everybody. So those nicknames are actually like directly from me, apart from Agbabola, that we could not change because it was already a nickname. But there are some nicknames we couldn't use because it won't go with the flow of the music.
Someone said that I saw one with that showed Ewa Sugar. Ewa Sugar is my guy.
Which one again?
I showed Ewa Sugar. Ewa Sugar is my person.
I don't get what's the person saying.
He said that I saw one that showed Ewa Sugar. I'm talking about Tony. He said that they're checking your stuff now. He said there's one that they said that showed Ewa Sugar. I don't know about it. I know
I don't tire. Me, I don't even know, honestly.
I don't think there's no Ewa Sugar here now.
I didn't see any Ewa Sugar, honestly.
There's one Femi Pereira.
And that's the guy. If you listen to that song, you almost vomit. It's rubbish. I think you should listen to it so that you know how terrible it is. Horrible. And you know, it's for me, it's just the mentality of, It looks like, and me, I don't have a problem with people's idea, but when I have my own idea, they just feel. So it was just you can tell that it was an afterthought. You need to, if you listen to the first 5 seconds, you can tell that it was an afterthought. It was just a way of saying, okay, me too, I've done something. You don't have to, nobody has to do everything. Do your own, create your niche, look for something different you can do. But it's just a funny mindset that some people have.
Yeah.
But no, I'm not even stressed, because if you realize that if you check Super Falcons, it's my own that you see first, so I'm not really bothered.
Yeah. That's
Because
it.
it
So,
came almost 2 weeks after I did my own, so.
So, guys, you know exactly where to go and get it. And me, I'm actually I enjoyed the full one. I've not listened to the full one, but as I listen to it now, oh my days, I really actually enjoyed every bit. Now, it's to count down to the AFCON. Play it now.
9 days to go.
No.
Yeah, they should play it. Oh, yeah, countdown. I need everybody to play that song.
Yeah, we'll not come in with
any post on WAFCON.
Yeah.
Any post on WAFCON.
It says on Spotify and everything. So
everywhere.
Yeah, Nigerian copy. So when we just come in straight away, any show we play it, because it's going to be in the middle of WAFCON. World Cup is about to be over, so it's going to be WAFCON. But Ife, thank you for being there. Any final, any hope, any final thing from you before I let you go?
I just want the girls. I really don't want to say some things. These people are funny. I don't know who is watching. I'll explain it to you. I'll explain it to you. I'll explain something to you.
Outside. I can tell you that this place is like garage.
I don't trust anybody. But it looks like the ladies will not have any friendlies realistically before, and it's unfortunate before this WAFCON. So I'm hoping that against if they can pull a good one against Malawi, if they can play 3-5-2, honestly, and they can choke Malawi, because once you choke them at the midfield, they can't really get balls to the Shawinga sisters. Once you can block that, once you can block that, it's just like, how you stifle people, and they say you can block their source of provision, kind of. You can block food from people, you will starve, kind of thing. So you can starve the sisters of those passes that can create danger. Honestly, we are good. We just need to be able to do that. So that's why I'm really big on choking the midfield and leaving two players up front, is because Okoroko is crafty. She doesn't need too many players to help her do what she needs to do. And she can do the work for Omewa. Omewa can do. I know Omewa still needs refining, but she has that power that if someone gives her the ball, she can muscle away. Those guys they still play physical football, so that's why I chose Omewa. So she can muscle. Okoro can do the trick. Omewa can do the muscling and the scoring. So we should be good. And once we have the goals we need, we can switch to 4-2-3-1.
I agree with you.
So if the coach is ready and he knows what he's doing, honestly, Malawi should ideally not be a problem for us. And the 4-2-3-1 is so that we can rest some of those wing backs. We can bring in fresh legs. I don't expect Okoronko to play 90 minutes in the first game. We can bring in a Gift Monday, for example, and Kanu. Kanu can play from either of the flanks.
She needs to show herself.
They're versatile. She needs to show herself. So those players can come in. Ajibade can also. I'm not a big fan of, because you're the captain, you must play. It's the formation that decides who plays. Do you understand? So I'm not going to sacrifice Alozie for Ajibade, because Ajibade will not be able to defend like Alozie. And we need to choke that midfield. So that's why I'm very realistic, and that's why I'm switching to 4-2-3-1, so that we can rest some of these players. Even Ohale should be rested. That's why I'm switching to 4 at the back. Then you can bring in Uchebe, so that Oladipo can move to the right. Imura can play 90 minutes. She's too young. So if you do 4-2-3-1, take Ande out, bring in Deborah. Echegini can do 90 minutes.
Maybe you are the one that's going to help Madugu there.
Which Madugu? I'm learning for myself. No, my own. Me, my school, my back to school is for myself, not for NFF or Madugu. Not with this NFF. This NFF that they don't even have direction. They don't God forbid. Not me. They don't like progress, so they should be fine. I'll be fine too.
All right, but thank you for your time. Thank you.
Thank you for having me, Jerry.
All right.
Thank
you. All right. Bye. So that's if always enjoy conversations with her. So guys, I'm going to bring you on very quickly now, so I can end the show. We already actually spent like about 1 hour 30 minutes actually we're discussing. So final story for finance stuff. I think I'm just going to bring people on. Then FIFA presidents. I'm hearing that about 200 members have actually endorsed Gianni Infantino. So if those that do not want to sign his endorsement still hold him back, I think Gianni Infantino will return as FIFA president for the next 4 years. So I don't think there's any problem with that. I think all Asian countries, American countries, African countries are supporting Gianni Infantino. I think he will probably actually return as the FIFA president next time around. So FIFA World Cup, I think final is on Sunday. So, and it's going to be between, the two best teams in the world, Spain and actually and Argentina. So, I've discussed about this a lot. Maybe probably before the final, I can still come on live and talk about the final. But it's going to be very, very interesting. Let me take my final story. So let's listen to Bukola Pade quickly.
Football, whether you like it or not, if you are not able to meet up to the guidelines, even if it's only 5 clubs, we play a league of 5 clubs. Enough of paying our players peanuts. If you cannot pay our players 2 million naira, quit the scene. We cannot enslave our players for that long. Our children are going to Benin Republic, to Vietnam, to play for $800. FIFA, after we made our statement, came out with a statement, and we did not know FIFA was strategizing when we spoke. So we need the media to support us on this and ensure that the league is run properly. It has to be on TV. It has to be commercialized. We must create wealth for not just the players, for the journalists who travel far and wide to cover it. Why are they not making money? A guy reporting the World Cup for the Sun newspaper was paid £10 million to cover the World Cup. This is exactly what President Bola Ahmed Tinubu is talking about. There must be wealth creation for everybody, not just Koinsola and his colleagues alone. Everybody must benefit from the ecosystem that is driven by the economics of sports. So please, again, I'm begging you, support us on the reforms of football. If you reform the league, you reform the NFF.
As well, the and it's actually what Secretary General. For me, see, for me, I just think that it's very important that we put context to everything. If you ask the club to pay 2 million naira for players, I think you should look at it. Are they making that money? If they're not making that money, how would they be able to pay 2 million for a player? So, looking at this thing, I think it's very important that we don't just play to the gallery. It's very important while we say things into perspective. That is it possible? Where are the Nigerian clubs making money from? That 2 million naira, where will they get that money from? How are Nigerian clubs making money? How many clubs in Nigeria make money on transfer players? How many? You want to ask Ikorodu FC to go and be paying 2 million naira? It's so bad that people will have in power and people talking like this. It's shameful. It's shameful. How would they get it? Okay, if it's only 5 clubs, we understand that. He ended and said, okay, you know what? We know that if you can fix the league, we can fix the NFF. That means that he's aware that there's something wrong with the NFF. So, it's just so sad that, they know the problem. It's not possible. I just think that, you have to know exactly the health of those clubs. If you don't know them, how they make money. It's very important. So, first that, please, if first Twitter handle is positive vibes. It's positive NG vibes, sorry, on Twitter. Please go and follow her. positive NG vibes on Twitter. Positive NG vibes on Twitter. So I have a caller here quickly. Either two wants to contribute quickly.
Thank you very much
So
for
I
having
don't
me,
want to take too
Finland.
much time. Yes, thank you for coming.
Thank you. Good day, everyone. I
Yeah.
was hoping to come on to appreciate Ife. Very good one. I've watched that video more than 10 times.
Mm-hmm.
You know, let me start from the transfer. Smith. We should stop fooling ourselves. This young man is not injured. At 29, he's going to Turkey second division. And I said, like I said, I don't know where you always get those your words. He said, in the days of his youth. So when get out of sports, I want to start and that's it. See, we stop fooling ourselves. This is the guy that won the Scottish champion with Celtic. Celtic will play the Champions League. And you chose
Light on, Professor. Please light on. Continue, sorry.
and you chose to go to second division in Turkey. Which means it's no more, your man is no more there. He's no more that is going to retirement.
Mm-hmm.
This one. Number two, on the issue of the under 17. I wouldn't know, it's a teamwork though, that national team coaches. I was expecting a Bolibose to come out and address us instead of Olumide. And like I said, sometimes we want some things, but we should look at the situation of the country. I hope these guys will be given security so that they will not be kidnapped. You know, I love what they are doing. And I said, if they do the right thing, even if they fail, we're not going to blame you.
Mr. Idosun, please let us remove the issue of security. There is no way they cannot kidnap you. The issue, you have kidnapped King before. So there's no way they cannot kidnap you. So what I'm just saying basically is that at least do it. Do it. There's do it. See, for me, there's safer place than the other, that the risk is low. Just is not safe, you know that. But I didn't just and it was successful.
No,
I'm not sure they can go to Benue because Benue.
But I'm saying that they should do what we used to do back in the days. That now we go around. You know, if you have a team here, go to all the regions, play 5 matches, draw some, pick some. That's how to get your team. You know, well, like I said, it's not too late to start a very good team. It's not too late to start a good team. Even without the 1 month, it's something that's a good team. And if they do something nice, if anything happens, we will not blame them. We know that, oh, you have done everything possible.
They have to be sincere with it.
You have to be sincere. There's been like one mention under 20. I said, stop calling it under 20. But start calling the name it is, Maflon FC. That's under 20 is no more flying boots. Now under 20, aka Maflon FC. So that one, and I will never ever forgive Amaju for opening his eyes when they are now stripping West Africa. That have been qualifying, that have been producing more teams at the under 20. And they now strip that in his face. Meaning these guys are not there to represent our interests.
Can you mute yourself? Professor, you can mute yourself. We can hear the background noise.
Which means these guys are not there to represent us. Because I don't see where a Malawi go to that 20 and they'll be beating blue and black. No, I think the next CAF Congress, they should talk about this. Then that means that if they don't, that means all the FA presidents in West Africa, they are useless, as far as I'm concerned. Then number two, let me go to the issue of the league of Bukola Olapade. Speak first thing first. Must they mention the name of Tinubu? That's what Short has been saying. Must they mention it?
Well,
You see our football. It's to campaign. No, it's like, please let me just say this. They should not use our vote to campaign for only political aspirants. No.
But it's a political appointee.
This is what I said. We too should not. Now, what Bokala is saying, he's just saying, no, just talking to the gallery. We know what we should say, what to do. Because the same people that will put down money are the politicians, the governors. When the club says a player now, if anybody says a player, the money is going to the state government. Now they're going to release the money. Then Bukola they go and challenge the governor that they say party. No. Even if you want to do it. Don't just say no. Me, I've heard him, but I don't believe him. Until they do it, I know that so this is real. All these are just they're just political gimmicks. To me, I don't believe in that. Because like I said, how much are you giving the clubs? It's the sham of the clubs. The money they sold for and the people shaman come out and say, oh, we saw one for $10,000. This is what we
did you say one will run away?
Say that again.
He didn't sell one will run away. Did you hear about the case?
Because I'm just saying now. I'm just saying, where's money? The only person that I'm expecting to come and address me or address anybody is the own clause. There will be on limits. I couldn't see. Like, I don't expect them to come and tell anybody what they use money for. Their personal investments. And all these things, clause, they should be able to give us the right information. Who are we fooling? It's not the same league. It's been like before Proper can convince me that they need to pay 12. You have to pay 2 million to players on one pitch. Which are they playing? Is it the one pitch? Or the one in No. Before you can tell clubs to do something, if you want the people to view the league, you need to put up infrastructures. We've been saying this. And it's like we all want beyond limits in the country. What you do? Even though it's not that, but they said, oh, we are giving these players feelings that even when they get out, they will not, they'll not be cheating when you see good pitches.
Please, just hold on one second. I haven't heard that it's a rumor that the Beyond the Limit man self is not comfortable sending his players to the national team because they don't have structure there. If the players get injured, it's going to be his problem. Imagine a Nigeria, they don't want to do anything with the national team because of the structure. So a private guy is doing better than them in Abuja.
Please, I was going to tell Ife, please, if you have access to Children, please carry our plea to this guy. That should please help us save our football by contesting. We are going to campaign for you. Should please help us have our ball by contesting. If Ife is listening, I'm close to Children, please help us go to him. That should please save our football. Should contest. Whatever happens, we take it. Should please contest. Because we need, like Oprah will be saying, that we need him there. Because he's not running after money, money is running after him. That's how that. But please, now, Madugu, I was asking if can you give us half? Madugu, what does he have? What do you expect him to give it to the girls? He doesn't have it. He's just like somebody is there. The girls are going to do the job by themselves. That's what is there. He doesn't have any technical know-how. So what you don't have, you cannot give. We should not expect much from Madugu. When he said, don't wish they can press at the group stage. I don't let you press at the group stage because it should be more disastrous. Our men team did not qualify for World Cup, our men team did not qualify. For the sake of the girls, Let them qualify for the World Cup. I'm not saying they should win the AFCON, but they should qualify for the World Cup. That's what I want from them.
Yeah.
So that's it looks like people talk about that following Green Bulls is Green Bulls. Now over 40 years now, maybe because we put so much faith in this team, that which is annoying. And now, Smith, we said yesterday, time is ticking. Time is ticking.
Yeah.
It's ticking. And then Chelle, some countries now, they don't want to appoint a new coach. They are waiting for Nigeria to mess up so they can grab Chelle. NFF, do the needful.
Yeah.
If this guy leaves, was he going to back to start? See, like what this guy was doing, get a law. When he left, we went back to 0-0. We said again, 0 came. I was trying to beat again. He left, we went to 0. If the guys would leave now, it's going to be shame on us. It's been very difficult for us to come back. See, all these players that have played their future to play for Super Eagles, they will change their mind. They got to rescind on the decision.
I agree with you.
Yes, addendum.
Yeah.
People, please,
try
as much as possible to download the song and please support these girls. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much, Harrison. Thank you for your time. I don't have a quiz for you today. Maybe probably next time we do it, I'll be able to bring out your regulars that will crack your head. So thank you for your time. Thank you. Thank you. Sis Gogo, my very good friend, Chris Cass. I don't know which one to call you, but take it from anywhere.
Yeah, from that last, we'll start from the last thing you're talking about with that that man in the ministry. You know, the guy clearly has no idea what he's saying when he was talking about paying players 2 million each per month. You know, it's completely unsustainable in the league. No, everyone in the league, no one will play the league if you want to do that. You know, the guy has no idea what they're doing. You saw how much they budgeted for World Cup qualifiers, which God knows what they done with the money. They probably use it to carry girls to Morocco for that World Cup qualifier. So, you know, is shocking. And the thing is, you need to build the infrastructure for the league first so people can actually enjoy to watch it. You know, even that MPFL TV that they use is terrible. You know, it's one camera tracking left and right. It's horrible. It's not even enjoyable to watch. And
one
some
camera
of the
226 to
you
watch
see some of the you see that AstroTurf stuff that they sell in carpet store. You know, you go to carpet store here, you see that AstroTurf. That's what some of the pictures is like especially I think it's that Bielsa. I saw like it was raining on the pitch and the ball was just like it couldn't even move, because this is the sort of stuff. There needs to be a level of, they need to regulate the pitch that that you use in the league, or else if you
for
have
the
useless,
environment.
not even for the environment, they should have at least have drainage and like a level of 4G pitch. That's the minimum that should be required before the and for the Super Falcons. I think we know this coach. I don't think he has anything to offer. It's simply on the quality of the girls, on how far they'll go. But I'm interested to see, because has the squad got better or worse since the World Cup? I think it's got worse. I think some of that is they haven't really added the new exciting players to the kind of the old talent that was there, that kind of dropped out since the World Cup and have aged a bit. But it's going to be interesting. We haven't seen them play in a while, so it'll be something for people to watch. And you know, these transfers, it's good to see that, you know, we're having academy players more and more moving abroad now, because you know we can't rely on these foreign born players. It's not sustainable, because you're begging them. You're begging them to really and truly, you're begging them to come and play for you. And most of these players, it's when they know they can't get into their home country team, is when they start coming. It's when they start coming. But yeah, it's good to see that they're now bringing. That now some of our players are going to Sweden and these sort of countries. And you notice that majority of these players, they don't get into the youth system in the under 17, under 20. before they move abroad. So it shows that they're not doing the right scouting. And this under 17, under 20, it'll be interesting to see the under 20 list and how, and if they usually go with, these fake 18 and 19-year-olds playing in MPFL.
Yeah.
Or if they go with academy players, because under 20 really and truly is most of the time it's people that have already been professional. So it'll be interesting to see what they do.
Yeah, but I want to ask a question. I know that you follow the academic system very well in the UK, and you know it. Sometimes when I want to confirm a story, I go to you to confirm the story.
Yeah.
You said that sometimes these guys go for when the home country don't call them. But do you think that it's because Nigeria is not being proactive enough? That's the reason why. Because, for example, now Michael Olise, England called. He said no.
Yeah, he said no.
So for someone to say no to England at a very young age, and I spoke to someone that is very close to the family, said England was never on the table. It was between Nigeria and France.
Yeah, that one his mind was already set on.
Set on.
but,
So not England. Yeah,
you are right, because you see, Morocco, as they do, they've been getting these players at 14, 15, and it's really annoying, these federations. Even that Chelsea boy that is under 17, he's one of the best talents in Chelsea under 17, and a player like that, who the FA have probably been seeing him since he was 8 years old, expecting him to build and come and maybe play for England youth teams. Even in Netherlands, I was watching one Netherlands podcast, they said that they want to stop Moroccans playing in Netherlands youth teams. They said it's too much now. Because if you see all of the best talents at Ajax, they're going there at 15, 16, saying that they want to go and play for Morocco, and they're saying no, we can't develop you from 6 years old, 10, 11 years old, and you now want to go and play for Morocco. But you're right, it's because the federation.
Do you think that they can write? But this is business. For example,
no, you can't do that, because you can't, because it's a private business. This is another thing. Development in young football development now is all private. In this country, is these academies that are private company. They only use the let's say, call it framework that the FA give them, but the coaching and all of the amount of money they're investing is all private. So you can't rely on. You also can't rely on the NFF to do everything. We also need incentive for private people to come and invest in infrastructure, to come and develop the players, because it's private business. Academy football is private business, to come and resell players.
Yeah, I know, it's private business, but do you think that, for example, now Ajax developing players, and the players are actually moving on to play for what's it called, for Morocco?
Yeah,
but that doesn't stop them from playing for Ajax and the main team.
Yeah, it doesn't stop them. No, it doesn't stop that. But they're just, they're just angry, especially after that loss that they had. Who did they? They lost to Morocco as well, isn't it?
Yeah. They lost to Morocco.
They lost to Morocco. Yeah, it was when they lost to Morocco. I think it was maybe out of anger that they were saying that stuff, because. But it is. I think it's because they have such a big Moroccan population in.
Even Spain, even the tsunami is now in Spain and France. Because some people in that, is it Clairefontaine, all those, their academy, in the youth team of Lille, they're now saying they want to go to Morocco.
Yeah, but in the Netherlands, the population is so much. It's a massive population when you compare it to France, because France
and Spain.
They have so many different type of other African countries that are also there. But I think NFF, maybe they should kind of they should give someone maybe like just a informal role to just come and talk to people. But I don't think it should be from under 17. I think it should be off from under 20 earliest, because under 17 is also a stage where players who haven't had the opportunity to be seen in Nigeria can go and show themselves. Even though they're not selecting the right players, I believe it's an opportunity for them to be seen.
But when you see that, sorry, I'm coming to you, Prof. Data. I want to ask that question because you mentioned that, and I don't agree with that. I don't know if you care about listening to me. See, you said that to be seen. Do you think that it's not what they merit? I don't know. Somebody that is coming from England, and he wants to. I know of a boy that is about to write GCSE, that 15, 16.
Yeah.
But he said that he wants to come and challenge for under 17 shirts in Nigeria. He's from Liverpool.
Yeah.
The boy was saying, you know what? My parents are Nigerian. I want to go home and go and challenge. I think it was Uduka Agbadi. That was the coach of under 17 then. He believes that in a level playing field, he can get a shirt in that team.
And they probably could, to be honest.
Yes. So why are you trying to deny, say, he's a Nigerian too? He wants to be a Nigerian. So why thinking that, okay,
because I feel that the different in these boys here, they have such a big advantage in getting to the professional level because they have so many eyes on them.
Chris Gas, they will still compete. That is why we don't win again. The same thing you're talking about. I remember the last time we played on 17 World Cup. We played against Netherlands. And in the Netherlands team, there's some guy there called Matson. I don't know, maybe you know Matson? He played for He played for, it was in that Netherlands team then. All these Dutch boys, in fact, they schooled us that day. It shows that the level of our football is above, the level is above of our own football. So if our players cannot compete at that level, then there's something wrong. Because I think that because the players who are producing at 17 level now, evidence shows that in the last 7 years, they're not good enough.
But it needs to be, I think it starts from the league. Start making people that are invested in Nigerian football, let them start making money and let them start building proper academies like Beyond Limits. Then you'll be seeing all
they're
around.
Making money.
Some of them are making money and spending it on nonsense, but some of them they're also spending money and not getting anything out of it. But you see some of the way.
Depends on how you
the way
spend your
some
money.
of these, the way they're training, even the place where that you saw that just sandy grass pitch. You wonder how they even got to the level of ability to be able to come to Sweden.
Yeah, I know of don't go get Chris Cars. I know of somebody now that's sold player. I'm not mentioning the person's name. He has been going to club since he sold the player. I don't want to mention we're laughing here now. He has been going to club since he sold that player. And I'm not sure that this guy will stop clubbing until that money finish. Because he will believe that that money will come again. So it's not the fault of the NFF that guy should not get sense. He's been taking his friends. They'll be laughing and say, why is he saying all these things? I don't want to mention his name, but he's been going to club. So it's not, it's just crazy. Some of these people they make money, but they spend it on something irrelevant.
But one thing I noticed is that Rwanda are producing good young footballers now, and I was surprised when I was watching some of the under-17 highlights, even though maybe one or two of the players look a bit over age, but a lot of those players are good, and I'm thinking it must be because there's money in their football now, so they can afford to invest in in the grassroots. These private clubs, there's money to be made. So now you're going to see in the next 5-10 years, you'll be seeing Rwandan players actually going to Europe.
Rwanda?
Yeah, Rwanda. They have some good young players now.
So, and that's it comes from Tanzania too.
Yeah.
Tanzania, you see that there's a lot of money going to, even I'm surprised that Eritrea is recruiting foreign-born players.
Yeah, I think the FA just got unbanned now, isn't recently? So they're able to, or they've just started the FA, so they're going to Europe. I think there's definitely someone involved because it's at a serious level where they're going to, where they know all these, like, Sweden and UK, where they know they're and they're going those like under 17, under academy boys to come and help them.
Yeah, and they beat Swaziland in the AFCON qualifier. Now they are in the group stage of the AFCON qualifiers. So they don't do that before. So for me, I think all these countries too, they are learning. I can say that Comoros, they are combing France. But the Republic went to France to go and organize camp. Do you remember these videos? Yes. They went to France to go and organize camp. But then there's come. We want to see. Ghana went to England. You know, Ghana went to England to organize camp too. Yes. So people are now thinking, you know what? We also want to compete. You know, see the same thing with Angola, going to Portugal to check maybe probably. So when I saw the Benin one, I was like so surprised. And I saw that they're also building infrastructure because the girls are now in camp, under 20 girls. I saw their camp. It was the FA that built it. Benin Republic can build. Benin Republic. In Nigeria. Hold on. I saw one question for you, but pause data. Your thought quickly. Unmute yourself. Unmute.
You're hearing me?
Yes.
Okay, sorry. Okay, sorry for you telling me to mute myself. My laptop is on playing, but I like what you guys have said. Now, the first thing I want to say is that we have an NFF. They should be thinking of the future. It's a pity they don't think of the future. That's one. Number two, they should be aware that we have a CAF that doesn't even think well. Do you know why I say that? How can these female Olympic qualifiers, there's a possibility of Nigeria meeting Morocco early. They did not consider that. NFA should look at history. In the 2022 AFCON, we had to meet Ghana and Ivory Coast. Two very tough things. Let me stop at that one because, you know, NFF, they're just there. I don't know what kind of body they are. Every country is working towards improving their soccer. I just looked at my laptop and saw the countries that qualified for the Under-17 World Cup this year. There are about 4 debutants. I think Uganda, Mozambique, but at least I saw about 4. What does that tell you? Nobody is resting on their oars, you know, yes, nobody. And everybody is learning. I remember when I was growing up, you know, someone told me that it's when Nigerians started going for professional that we started qualifying for events. And yes, and there's truth in that.
Yes.
Now you see all the countries are telling that same line. Now I want to say something. For the under-17 and foreign players, if you are to allow me to decide on this is what I will do. I will open the camp. If you're any under-17 player that feels you want to come and challenge, you pay your way and come. When you come, I will refund you your money. Then I'll allow you to compete. But I may try to reserve a kind of quota because, you know, in my language, it is said that it's that person that goes to the stream first that will drink a good water. I don't expect someone outside to come to that stream before those are around. So I'll set a kind of quota, but it's not that I'm not going to consider them. Because let's tell ourselves the truth. Most of these African countries, even Ivory Coast, some of these they bring foreign players. They bring foreign players. Let's not joke about it. And football is business these days. It's not just merely, it's more beyond that. Concerning the Super Falcons, I still believe they'll qualify. But the NFL has a big job to do because our team is phasing out gradually. They're phasing out gradually. Against Malawi, the first match, we have to be on our heels because this time around we're coming up against 2 sisters. Not just 2 top sisters, and they're good. The second match is against Zambia. The Zambia I'm seeing now will not let that mistake because most of the goals we scored them was area ball. They found it very difficult to control such kind of games. And it's a pity those 2 matches are the first the games the team you know, they have to work very hard on it. But where I am looking at is the quarterfinals because there's Ghana,
Cameroon.
Ivory Coast, and there's Cameroon. Any of these three teams can emerge from that group. And I don't see Cameroon letting us just easily defeat them. We all know what happens when we clash against West African teams, especially within this zone B, Ivory Coast, Ghana. So that's another thing. Now I will speak on the issue of will I call it how the what you mentioned about the league, my brother. Where would that 2 million naira what come from? I don't know where it will come from, but
they don't make money through gate takings. They don't set. See, up to this moment, I've not got my jersey that I bought from Nigeria. I don't want to mention the club's name so that I don't embarrass them. I've not got the shirt up to now.
You see?
They say, oh, they have to go and use to no, they want to use this to say they want to give it to one driver. That driver will go and drop it in no show. All those type of.
So you see, I just pity the league. But the league, the NFF, I've said that the NFF should find a way to improve on infrastructure. That thing is needed. They don't improve on infrastructure.
It's government job.
Yeah?
It's government's job to improve infrastructure.
What of the Abuja Stadium? What of the Lagos Stadium?
It's also government job, but it's just that you are right too that the NFF also have their role, because I heard that they embezzled the money that was meant to use to repair Abuja Stadium. That in fact, one person that was very active there collected nearly half of it first. Just remove half of it first. You go and do the rest to go and and the person is advising somebody.
What happened to Amaju Stadium that he was building on his Rivavine village? Have they even done anything to that?
See that project. I don't know how FIFA gave Nigeria the second money again. I don't know how FIFA did that.
Can you imagine? $5 million just disappeared, and no one is saying anything.
Nobody's saying anything.
Or NFF should know these are the acts they do that players outside are not encouraged to come. You cannot just be, if you're not thinking of where the players will place their boots, how much more of them coming? The NFF should think of, I believe anybody one way or the other will have, something to, benefit, but not their own focus is just the money. They don't just care. They do as they wish. It's just a terrible.
And nobody's nobody's going to them accountable for it, because the problem is that when those in power don't have interest, about what is going on, so they can be able to. So let me tell you something. They also like that they want things to be very tight in a way that people in power will not be able to see that they are not doing anything.
My brother is too sad, and how they sabotage.
Imagine they are still hustling for visa for the Falcons.
Should this thing be talked of? Should this thing be mentioned?
They didn't deliver training this thing.
They should have a department within that NFF that handles that visa. I told you in the year 2000 and what year did I go to Ethiopia? 2013. Nigeria don't play match finish. You don't tell where they play match. When I go and tell embassy, I see NFA people. They go. I tell myself, what's this person going? The match has taken place. You don't take go in December. Yes.
See, these people. That's why I say that before I let you go, we have to be intentional. I still have somebody waiting, because some of these guys don't know and jack about football. And when we come here to say these things, I said it here now because they are listening to us.
They are qualified.
These Super Eagles need a management team that will comprise of foreign-born players and local grown management team. Super Eagles need a management team and Falcons. Because sometimes when these boys speak English in front of them, you think that, oh, they are too rude. He's speaking English. Because somebody must be able to understand the culture. Because when you know how it is now. Somebody must be able to be the middleman between the foreign born and those at home. So we need a management team. For example, now those people taking Uber to Super Eagles camp, when they arrive themselves, we need partner with Innocent Motor. They will not kill you. Innocent Motor, they will give you cars to bring the players to camp. I saw the taxi that Semi Ajayi took. That taxi is not roadworthy. But the people he was, hey, next time I ain't go try and next time now. Imagine. So I just think that we need a management team, in my own case, for both Falcons and also the Super Eagles of Nigeria. Because at the end of the day, these guys, we keep on saying these things they don't know. It's because of social media now. And there's now media now. That's why there's pressure on them. They're not popular. This job that is the other party is talking now. Is he an NFF president? He's not the NFF president. Why is he coming here to be talking? He's doing the job of Ibrahim Gusso. Because the guy that is there knows nothing. With due respect to him. Nothing. So, for that, final thoughts from you before I let you go.
NFF, you have to prepare hard. The female U20, U17, I just looked at their groups. That's why I was looking on my laptop. First match, U20, Spain. So first match, under 17, Poland. And that group of Spain in the under 20, they still have, I think, China. So they have to prepare, especially, they have a lot.
Yeah.
And this Madugu, FA has said everything.
Yeah.
The man doesn't know what he's coming up against.
Yeah. He should think I hope he learn. And secondly, too, before you go, the under 20 should have friendly games before the tournament.
Exactly.
Not to be playing academy. Thank you, bro, for your time. Thank you. Yum. Yeah, thank you for your time, bro. Thank you. So, I want to ask you a question. That's why I kept you asking what here. So, since you go, you are very big in diaspora. You are a Nigerian born. I don't want to say where you are from, Nigeria, everything. I want to ask you this question. Do you think that when we want to recruit players, we should also look at the country we recruit those players from? Because, if I can see the way England is playing football, it's like it's like the way they are bringing midfielders here. It's not good though. So, do you think that we should look for a country that we can actually country to not rely on the English game or the Italian game? Look for different country to recruit foreign-born players. What's your take on that? Quickly, before I let you
go. I think it's mainly down to the coaching, because even remember the way you saw Lee Carsley. See the way that he was playing football when he was the England manager before. You couldn't imagine he was playing like it was the Spanish team. We had that small Angel Gomez playing six. You couldn't imagine England playing football like that. But it's mainly down to the coach. There's some.
You mean that AJ Gomez?
The
Gomez guy.
Angel Gomez. But I think it's mainly down to the quality and the amount of Nigerians that are here anyway. So you have the ability to go to championship and find a lot of players that can come and assist the team and back up. Because I think a lot of times we've been struggling for depth in the team. They have the first 11 will be good, but when it comes to the backup, that's where the problem comes. But now we're building like a group of maybe like 30 to 40 players that you can maybe call upon to make the 25. And also, I think when you're talking about the NFF, I think you're right. Shoname is the only hope, because he's someone that likes football. He has money, and he's a politician. You know, being local government chairman in Lagos is not small. It's like House of Rest in some state. So I think he has the ability to actually challenge who Amaju. That's it. He challenged Amaju to win the NFF election. But if his heart is not really interested in it, then there's no chance that there's no point of doing it.
Okay, final question. You are very big at predicting the trajectory of players, especially those that are playing in England. I'm going to put you on the spot now.
Yeah.
What's your take on Zadok Joanna? How do you see him this season?
To be honest, I think looking at it, I was surprised that he stayed. That if he stays in Brighton, because the amount of wingers they already have with Minter, and they have that Usman guy that signed from. You remember the Ghanaian boy that they learned to Championship.
Usman Bukhari.
Usman Bukhari is a very good player. He was destroying that Norwegian league. So and then he was struggling a bit at Brighton, and he went on loan. So the amount of players they have, and him just coming into the Premier League, I'm surprised. We're not hearing about any loans for him yet, because I don't think he's gonna get much game time in the Premier. But the advantage they see is the way, I think anyway, is that he's a tall winger, and he's still able to dribble for his height. So it's kind of suited to the Premier League game with his height and being able to still move like that.
Okay. So you think that there's a chance for him staying and also doing well?
Yeah. But I think he should. They should be looking for a loan this season, because Brighton have enough players, enough wingers that they can call upon before they even get to him.
But if the coach says that, you know what, I want to keep you, why would he want to leave?
Well, if he plays, I guess since they have cup games, are they in Europe?
In Europe. They're in Conference League.
Yeah, conference. Okay, they have Conference League as well. Then, I guess a big squad is going to be needed. But if he's just playing some cup games and some Conference League again, I guess that's okay for a first season. He's only 18, so there's no rush for him to go and play 40, 50 games this season anyway.
Yeah, extra. Benjamin Fredericks.
For me, I struggle, because for me his best position is like right centre back.
Yeah.
Like in a free, not in a two. Because for me, he's too small to be playing centre back in the Premier League. He will struggle, and as a right back, he doesn't have the quality, dribbling and going forward that that you'll see. And I don't know about the long throws, if he has that, because I know that set piece coach
they have
Kayode, for him, but I'll struggle to see how he goes well in Brentford. I would prefer for him to go to another league. I was hoping that he would go to another league like Germany or something like that, or even I thought he would maybe go to a better team in Belgium, because the Premier League is going to be tough for him as a small, even in his frame is like a skinny frame. It's not like he's a stocky sort of centre back, but we've seen smaller centre backs. Lisandro Martinez play Premier League, he had some of his problems. Even the pundits were on him about his height, but he survived. He didn't die.
So you still have, but any issue with talent? Good player?
No issue with talent. He's a very confident player on the ball. That's something it's something you need no matter what level of football. His confidence is ridiculous for a young centre back to be able to kind of drive out the ball, make forced passes. I think his confidence is great, but I think it was my opinion. I think he'll struggle in the Premier League, but if he goes abroad, maybe if they sell him, he'll do well wherever he goes.
I spoke to his mentor, and because I asked him the question to that, what did you see in this boy the first time? I said, okay, you know what? I'm going to take this boy and train him. It's a confidence. It's a confidence. He said, if the way he holds the ball like this, that's how it used to be then too. Very small. It's a confidence. Say you if you anywhere he's gonna hold the ball that way. It's a confidence. So so for me, I think so. Finally, when I ask you, you will only join once in a while. Chibuke Nwanwu has been heavily leaked, but with a lesser price to Fulham FC. He's been posting, he's been rejecting new deal from Trabzonspor. He already agreed personal time with Fulham. It's raw, in my own opinion. Do you think he can survive in the Premier League?
And the way I see, but I don't understand the connection. The way I see that Arbeloa wants to play football, he's gonna try and his mindset. He's never played for a lesser team, so his mindset as a coach is not gonna be defensive. It's gonna be front foot, put pressure. So I would expect he would be better in a team that's gonna defend deep. He's a tall, he's strong, he can win headers. So he would be suited to that. But if the way that Arbeloa is gonna play, I don't know how he's gonna face that football with the kind of tempo and the kind of technique you need to be a centre back in the Premier League. It's gonna be hard for him.
Yeah, but do you think that if he eventually settles down, do you think he's gonna help the national team? Having coming back.
Yeah, if he's able to even play 10 20 games a season with Calvin Bassey, he'll be the number one pairing with Calvin Bassey. He will overtake Fredericks, he'll overtake Semi Ajayi, definitely 100%, because imagine having centre backs playing for the same team, and number one, you're playing in the Premier League, so you have the points above everyone already.
Yeah, and I just want to say finally, will you take Tosin Darabioyo? The national team, will you take him now?
No, to me, his time has gone. It's like how can you be begging someone for this long? It's embarrassing, to be honest. You should go, and it's nearly like 28, 29 now. No, no way.
Even what about Ugachukwu Leslie?
Ugachukwu is still young, so he has that. And but if you're looking at the DM position, is it that much better than Nadi? Would you put in someone that's gone to Turkey versus someone that's gone to France? You look at it and say, do we need him? But when you look at Ndidi's aging, kind of, so you need that kind of number 6 replacement, and he is someone that's been trained to be a 6 his whole career, so it will be a natural position for him. So I don't see why not.
Yeah, and just to say, I heard it might be a rumor that there was once denied the chance to play for that 17 in Nigeria. So right now, yes, that's what happens in our age grade system. So that thing is that mark is still there. That when you have treated somebody badly, at the very
yeah, I think it's very popular because you saw that boy that that from Wycombe Wanderers that went to go and train. A lot of these people see it as a chance. Now they see it as another chance to market themselves. Because if you're imagine if you're in League 2, League 1, Championship, and then you get into Nigeria squad and you play somewhere, you never know, you can get a move abroad to one of these other leagues that see, oh, you're a national team player and you're English. Why don't we look at this player?
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah, thank you, Chris Cass, for dissecting these things. Very simple. I would have asked you more questions, but I don't want to keep you here for that long. Thank you for your time. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. So Mr. Opomulero 1. Can you hear me?
Baba.
Yeah, I hear you.
Can you hear me?
I hear you. I can hear you clearly.
Yeah, man. It's been a while. Yeah, thank God I have time. Thank God I have time today, man. I was like, I need to, throw in one or two things.
Yeah.
I hope you still you're enjoying the World Cup.
Yes, I can see the American flag there, but you're out of the World Cup. I'm sorry. I'm wearing this also out. So you're out of the World Cup.
I've been to a few stadiums. I was in Philly, I was in Dallas. I couldn't go to the actual, I was at the fan zone. Just hanging out with the fans. And,
very interesting.
Very interesting. I mean, the fan zone is awesome. The fan zone is, oh my God, the fan zone is the best. I mean, I saw a few Nigerians. In fact, Nigerians are livid that the Super Eagles didn't make it to the World Cup. I mean, I was trying to tell some people that, I mean, everything is all about the NFF and all that. I mean, in 1994, I mean, NFF has always been a problem. And, you know, we have a team that, I mean, at that time, it was only 3 African teams, and we made it to the World Cup, you know. So, I mean, a lot of Nigerians are livid about, I mean, they are not happy about this, about the Super Eagles at all, you know. They're like, we have the players, you know. At least we should have been at the quarterfinals.
Yes.
At the minimum in this World Cup with the kind of players we have. We should have been at the quarterfinals. But, you know, that's by the way. I just hope that we can start planning now. I mean, from now on, we can start planning for the next AFCON first. And then we have to make sure that we do something, you know, we do something about our youth system, the under 17, the under 20, and the most important team, the dream team. It is very, very, it is imperative that we qualify for the Olympics. We have to be at the next Olympics. If not, I don't think we have a team. I mean, then we're gonna still continue to look for foreign. I mean, you know, diaspora-born players and all that. So we have to start from now, develop our youth system. I put a comment on X about the Marblon FC issue. I said the coach needs to go to every corner of Nigeria. Go to Warri, go to Benin, go to Enugu, go to Owerri, go to Kaduna, Lagos, Surulere, Ajegunle. Go and look for talents, not just Marblon FC players. You know, because it kind of looks like, you know, they want to be the monopoly. I mean, who gave them the monopoly to be the one to select our under 17 players? I mean, you know what I'm saying? I mean, that's ridiculous, because the Golden Eaglets is the most successful national under 17 team in the world.
Yes.
I bet maybe no spoiler for us. I bet. I mean, we haven't been at the World Cup since 2019. Can you imagine that?
Yes.
What rubbish. Excuse my French. What rubbish. But you know, we have to do something about that. The next Golden Eaglet, the next Flying Eagles, and the Dream Team, very, very important.
Yes.
Very, very important. So that's where we can have the core of the players that can fight for the next qualifiers to the World Cup, or I mean, or at least the next 2 AFCONs. You know, because the next 2 AFCONs are very important. We know that 2027 if possible, and then 2028. Those 2 AFCONs are very, very, very imperative. If we can make it there and we make an impact, that would be awesome. That would be the, and then final thing. I mean, I don't know what the NFF. I mean, I don't know who is actually the NFF president. I mean, if it's Olakpade or if it's we don't know, but they should at least make sure they keep Eric Chelle. That is important, because I mean, I know there are interests from other African countries. Yes, but I think his heart is in Nigeria. His heart is with Nigeria. You know, he wants to coach the Super Eagles. I think he sees something that, you know, we have something going on. So if they can do whatever, I mean, do everything they could, make sure that they keep Eric Chelle, and then let him continue with that program, and then give us a formidable Super Eagles that can compete and get ready for the 2030 World Cup. That is, we have to start now.
Yes,
now we have to start now.
Yes, because in 2.5 years' time, we know. Maybe we'll So it's not as if it's 4 years' time. In 2.5 years' time, we know maybe we'll go to the World Cup. So I want to ask you a question. You mentioned about the Super Eagles. So remove being Nigerian and be sincere. If Super Eagles qualify for this World Cup, do you think Super Eagles will surpass Morocco?
This particular World Cup, with the kind of players we have, I mean, Osimhen, I mean, Lukman still in their prime, maybe some other young players like Nadi and Co, and then, you know, Ndidi still doing his thing. I think at least we should get to the quarterfinals with this team, because you know what, we are still currently the 3rd best team in Africa, right?
I know. I think we are 4th now. Egypt overtook us because
Egypt overtook us. Okay, I mean, prior to the World Cup, we were 3rd. So which means that we will likely be in that I think we'll probably be in that Algeria group. Or
Okay.
maybe, I think we'll probably
No,
be in that.
I think let's say that if we are in that Mexico group.
If we're in that Mexico group, we qualify. I mean, we might top the group now. We might top that group. Mexico is not beating us. I mean, Mexico is not beating us. I mean, South Korea is not beating us. Czech Republic is not beating us. I mean, we are topping. Do you know that no African team top the group? No African team top the group.
No Africans have ever topped the group before. Nigeria.
Nigeria, probably. I think Nigeria is. No, I think Morocco. Did Morocco top their group in the last World Cup?
No,
I think no. They didn't. It was Croatia. Okay, Croatia topped the group that time. So Nigeria is the only African country that has probably topped the group at the World Cup. I think Morocco in '86 too. Morocco did it in '86. Morocco topped their group in '86. Yeah, they topped their group in '86. And I don't know if Cameroon topped their group in 1990. They didn't top their group in 1990. I have to check my record. But I know the Super Eagles 94, 98. We top our group in 94 and 98. So
I think one of the years we top our group. Okay, continue. Sorry.
Yeah, 94, 98, we did top our group. And then since that time, in 2014, we came second behind Argentina. And then we play France. So, but this particular World Cup, if we are in that South Africa group, definitely we top that group now. I know that one for sure because that Mexico team is not beating us. Worst case scenario, maybe we play draw. And then we'll beat Czech Republic, we'll beat South Korea, guaranteed. So if we top the group, then automatically the round of 32 will be, we might probably, at least for the first time, we could have, right?
No. You are right. You are right. Morocco topped their group in 1996.
1996, exactly. Yeah.
Yes. Well done.
So that's why I want to join that trivia show that your team was talking about.
Okay.
I was sending him a message. I was definitely sending him a message on Instagram so that we can talk about Nigerian football history from at least, I know Nigerian football history at least from 1980.
1980?
At least from 1980. I know that. I know the history from 1980. I started watching the Super Eagles in '88. That was my first AFCON. Mario Kete. That was my first AFCON.
Oh.
Yeah, Mario Kete was my very, very first AFCON. That was my memory. I was like maybe 5 years old at that time, very young.
Yeah.
And then from there, and '94 I was already in the US, so I saw them live. The Super Eagles '94, Dream Team of '96. I know them a lot. So we are definitely going to top the group. That's guaranteed. I know that for sure. So I believe so. It's just unfortunate. And assuming let's even say, okay, we beat DR Congo in that playoff.
Yes.
And we are in that Portugal group.
Yes.
We might not top that group, I don't. That group is very tough. We might not top that group because maybe we'll draw against Portugal. We probably beat Uzbekistan silly, and then
I don't think. With due respect, I don't think Colombia will beat Nigeria.
I don't think so. We do respect. Exactly. Yeah, because we have that physicality to be able to withstand. We have that. Yeah, we can withstand their pressure. Colombia mostly play. They are a little bit technical. I think that Colombia play like Ghana, like the way Ghana play. They play like Ghana, very physical, trying to be that kind of game, and we can always match that physicality. Or maybe they play like Cameroon. Let's say they play like Cameroon, so we can always match that physicality. And Colombia is not. We might probably be second in that group, and there's a possibility that we can even top that group too.
Yeah.
So so I think
yes, you got a chance.
I think we'll reach the quarterfinal. We can match Morocco. Okay. Definitely. Definitely.
Oh, yeah. Okay, I know I like your football, I know that you're that vast in Nigerian football like this. That's why I like to engage.
I don't know how but I'll start creating time now because now my work is, I work on. I'm an engineer, so I work on the rig. So I work in oil and gas, so I'm always on the rig. But now my work schedule is a little bit better.
I call Lucas. Okay, all right. Yeah. So I like to have conversation with people with like not like the one that Oberi brought on Instagram that day. That is Olodo upright. I'm joking.
Oberi choose our password.
So and now before I let you go, what do you think should be the that I don't know that you know this thing since West Africa '94. No coach taking Nigeria to 2 AFCONs in a row.
Yes, absolutely. Only West Africa did it.
Only West Africa did it.
Only West Africa did it.
I think if everything works according to plan, Eric Chelle should take Nigeria to the next AFCON. What do you think is the most realistic target for Eric Chelle in the next AFCON? And what do you think the NFF will tell Eric Chelle for the 2030 World Cup? Yes,
okay. Let's assume the NFF agree to sign Eric Chelle, extend the contract.
Mm-hmm.
I'm absolutely certain that the NFL will set a target for him that, okay, I mean, we were in the final in 2020 in Ivory Coast, 2022,
Yes.
24. And then the last one, we were in the semifinals. So I think they will tell him that he must win an AFCON and also qualify Nigeria for the World Cup. That will be the realistic.
Now we should be talking about qualifying for the World Cup now. Or
right now, I think the target will be go and win the AFCON. I mean, we haven't won the AFCON.
Yeah.
We haven't won
that. We have two AFCONs.
We have two AFCON. Yeah.
We have
for me, with the team we have and with the conveyor belt of some young players that are coming up, I expect the Super Eagles to win at least one of the next two AFCON. For me, that's my own target too. That's my own optimism that I'm expecting the Super Eagles to win at least one of the next two AFCONs. If they don't win the next one, but if they win the next one and then do well in the other one, but I expect them to win at least one of the next two AFCONs. That's my own target, and I believe that is the target the NFL will set for Eric Chelle. They will want him to win an AFCON.
Yeah, and before I let you go, because I like, give me a sec. Before I let you go, one of the things that have stopped Nigeria from winning AFCON is because we cannot beat host nation in the knockout stage.
In the knockout, yeah. I mean, we had that issue.
Anytime we meet host country like this in the knockout stage,
it's always an issue, yeah.
The cutouts.
But that next AFCON is probably going to be on neutral ground.
Why is it?
That is if they allow Pamoja. If Pamoja are able to host it, or if Uganda, Kenya, and Tanzania, if they're able to come, it's going to be in a neutral ground for everybody. Mm-hmm. So that next AFCON, that one is my, I believe that one is the realistic one, because 2028, I mean, it's probably going to go to either Morocco. I mean, I believe
it's Egypt. Egypt has submitted the bid. Egypt has submitted the bid for it. So Egypt has submitted that they're going to have 6 stadiums
for that 2028. So
2028. So they already told the Egyptian FA that they want to host it. So I'm happy that Morocco is not actually there. But and playing against Egypt in Cairo will be very difficult.
Very difficult, yeah. I mean, Egypt and the way with what they did at the World Cup. I mean, the first time they ever won a game at the World Cup
between South Africa and Botswana, but because of what is happening in South Africa, I don't think they will win the bid.
Yeah. I mean, Egypt. Yeah. So that 2020, if they give it to Egypt, it's going to be tough. I mean, typically, I think Nigeria is probably Nigeria and Senegal is probably the only country that have won the AFCON in North Africa. I mean, Tunisia 94, and then the last. I mean, even though the last one, they are still going to settle the case in CAS, whatever the case may be. But at least it's pretty much on the field of play. It's pretty much Nigeria and Senegal that have won it in North Africa. So that 2020 will be tough in Egypt. But that next one in 2027, I think the Super Eagles owe Nigerians. They owe Nigerians that AFCON for the disappointment of this World Cup. Because, I mean, to be honest with you, I mean, Nigerians are not happy with the Super Eagles at all. A lot of Nigerians that I talk to, why are we not here? Why are we not here? Even I was watching Mikel's punditry. I mean, after the game with the Fox, the Fox commentary. One of the American one was like, Nigeria and Cameroon, they are not even here, because of what Cape Verde did. Look at Cape Verde. Cape Verde didn't lose to Spain. Cape Verde didn't lose to Argentina in 90 minutes. So imagine, the Super. I mean, life happens. Life happens. Also,
this point has quickly said for that semi-final against Algeria in 2019 till now, these Super Eagles have crumbled when we needed them the most. You cannot bank on them. What can you say on that?
Well, I mean, that 2019 AFCON was the first time we qualified for the AFCON. We missed 2 AFCON before the AFCON.
Yes. Yes.
So it was pretty much like a new team, even though we just came from the World Cup. But that 2019 AFCON was not in the reach. I mean, we did the best we could. I mean, we hold Algeria. I mean, and you look at that Algeria team. That Algeria team have been together since 2013. That Algeria team, they've been together since 2013. They went to the 2014 World Cup. They've been together for a long time. And the Super Eagles at that time, it was more or less like a new team under General. You know, the only experience they had was the World Cup. World Cup, we didn't make it out of the group stage. So it was more or less it was too much. I mean, at that point in time. If we had won that game, I mean, maybe, but the Algerian team is just a little bit more experienced than that Super Eagles team at that time. So I wouldn't even blame them for that. But
the AFCON before that's Algeria, that's 2019. Algeria failed to qualify from the group stage.
From the group stage, yeah. But they were still
qualified, yeah.
They're still, building the team. The team they still have experience, and then they have a new which that coach is it Belmadi?
Belmadi, yes.
That Belmadi, the coach was a very, very pragmatic coach at that time, and then he was able to bring the best out of his players. So that's why the Algerian team were able to win that AFCON at that particular point in time. And then by the next AFCON, Nigeria also happened. We shoot ourselves in the foot. We fired raw on the eve of the AFCON and the World Cup qualifier. So that you see, the fact that they let raw go that time was the reason we didn't make it to that World Cup, and was the reason we crumbled at the AFCON.
Yes,
So by the time we got settled, we went to Ivory Coast. We reached the final, and then so for me, I'm expecting the Super Eagles to win at least one of the next two AFCONs. Especially the next one coming up. That next one is even very. I mean, it's very paramount. They have to win that one. They absolutely. I want to see their reaction. Because one thing is certain. I mean, there's one of the players that we chit chat sometimes. One thing is certain. The players know that Nigerians are not happy.
Yeah.
A lot of them they know that Nigerians are not happy with them for playing that World Cup. There was one outrage on X where they post the Nigeria versus Spain, the Nigeria versus Spain 1998 game. If you see the way people are lambasting them,
I know.
So the Super Eagles actually for now they know that Nigerians are livid with them. So they know they hold the Nigerian fans, especially we, the fanatics. To be honest, it is mostly we, the fanatics, the dire fans that are still kind of like embracing the Super Eagles. On a neutral Super Nigerian Super Eagles,
I agree with you. But
so they owe us that next AFCON in particular, because since it's going to be on a neutral ground, we have to do everything. Keep Eric Chelle, continue with the project, and then build a formidable team. Yeah, and I mean, thank God the AFCON is going to be at the end of the season.
Yeah.
So there's no excuse. We have to be prepared. And then starting from September.
Yes. Starting from September.
Yeah.
Thank you for your time.
Whoever is in charge of the dream team, they have to make sure that the next Olympics we have to. Yeah. I want to see them in Los Angeles.
Yeah. Thank you so much. Thank you for it.
I'll be freaking now. I really appreciate you.
Thank you.
All
right.
Hello.
Thank you, my brother.
Thank you. All right. Yes, that's actually why I really enjoyed the conversation. So, Ombu, you're my last caller today, so let's wrap it up.
Where will I start? You have said everything now. Okay, let me start from the Falcons. For me, how I wish that they will go out of group stage. Yes, I'm telling you. Let's stop this patriotic. We want them to win. No preparation. If you do not prepare, you fail. Yeah, I'm not the party of wuru wuru. Less than.
The answer.
In fact, if group stage, if they win their first, yes, we have players that we like. Let them understand that it will help them to speak up. For me, group stage, let them just leave. Yeah, I will be very happy. I will be the happiest now. If they crash out of the group stage, so that But that would be the beginning of rebuilding. Yes, yes. That will be the beginning of rebuilding. For me, people will say, it's the same thing. No. No, there's something. In fact, I'm happy that this AFCON comes before the election. Somebody must take response. Somebody needs to be blamed. That is why I want them to lose, because there's no preparation. How you don't have a friendly matches and you want to win? No, it's not possible now. Unless that there might be a miracle. Yes, if you do not work, you should not survive. Unless there might be a miracle that will happen. But if Zambia is preparing well, Ghana is preparing well, everything, they are doing it right. Yeah, I will be the happiest person for them to lose. I know they are listening to me because there's no preparation. You saw around the world, he will force them, let's go and play against Canada.
Canada, yes.
USA. To understand that England was shocked that Super Falcons play like this. Can then win England now. So, Smith, for us to be thinking, no, for me, I would be the happiest person if they lose. The truth will come out.
But do you think the NFF is even proactive enough to say, you know what, there's a mistake here, we want to correct it?
Smith, I think their house is also on the fire. Everybody is, all of them focusing on the election. They don't care. Those people are evil. They do not care. They don't care. We are the one that are trying to make them look good by trying to be patriotic. This ladies needs to win. Okay, if they win it, have you solved the problem of what is going on? But if they lose it, there must be a problem to be solved. Yeah, let them. Okay, if the kids needs to tell themselves, if they win it, in fact, it will help the problem. In fact, will be the worst because they don't win. I'm not letting him go back to the second term. They don't win. Then that would be another thing. Now, AFCON. For us to win AFCON, we determine the election. For us to win the AFCON 2027, we determine who will be there.
But election is this year now.
Yeah. Listen to what I said.
Okay.
If Gusau remain, win the election, I don't think we can win the AFCON next year. Yeah, I do not think so. Yeah, I do not think so. But if someone else going there, that person will do every possible best impression to win something. You see, right? Yeah, that is the way I look at the things. For instance, when you get to a position, you want to make things work. He himself says, I don't win this one, let's continue. Yeah, but I think the AFCON 2027 is an AFCON to send off some of the players, which I know that Nigeria will win it. I believe so. That is the AFCON that Moses Simon will say, thank you. I think I have tried my best. I've been waiting for this moment. Ndidi will say, thank you. I have been waiting for this moment. Some of the players.
Do you think Alex will be too? We say thank you.
I think Moses Simon and Alex will be who is older.
Alex will be older than Simon.
Okay, if Alex Iwobi was born in Nigeria,
there was a video that they asked Alex Iwobi that who is the worst dress. And I said, you know what? He said Moses Simon. He said, I said he cannot wear what Moses Simon is wearing. He said, maybe because he's an elderly man. So he said, well, you're older than him. And they call Moses Simon an elderly man. So
they know themselves. Yeah. Alex Iwobi can play at the age of 38, 40. Yes, his body system is good. He can play more. He can play more. He can play more. Yes. Now, there's something that Chris Cass says. What is his name? Benjamin Frederick is a beast. He can adapt. He can play. He has improved. Yes, he can improve. Not even he has already improved. Can he play in the Premier League? Yes. He has the heart. He has the mentality. He is very disciplined. He fear nobody. Yes. Then Zadok Johanna. Yes, what his owner said, he's right. He have that confidence. But my problem is he disciplined? That's where my concern is. Is he disciplined? If it is confidence to do something, passion to do something, but is he disciplined? Can he listen to instruction? Can he pay attention? Talent, he has it. Confidence, he has it. But is he disciplined? That's where my concern will be. If they ask him to do something, do it this way, will he listen to do it that way they want him to do it? Yeah, that's the way I perceive. Is he talented? I don't want them to loan him.
Let me ask you a question. Who will play more games? I'm going to ask the fans too. This season between Fredericks and Zadok Joanna.
Okay.
Who will play more games?
But okay, Zadok Johanna is a likable person. He can bet anybody. Whoever you are, that is where that confidence comes. You can't have Zadok Johanna in your team and you bench him. He's unbenchable. Yes. Whoever that's saying Johanna, tell me the reason. Don't look at other people who are his men. He is like Mikel Obi. Yes. When Balak, all of them were there, Mikel proved himself. So Zayok is this person. You will see what will happen during the game. He will not. You can't bench him. My problem is that is he disciplined? Can he play? Yeah, he. In fact, if you bench him, he might even have that confidence to go and meet the coach. Why are you benching me? He wants to play. Yes.
Yeah.
So
he
wants to play.
I have to ask you.
This guy, Frederick, if they ask him don't play, he will not talk.
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
He will bet you. He will just stay there. He will not talk. That's where my concern is.
So it's not like, okay, let me ask you a question now. I have to ask you, your very good friend, Kelechi Iheanacho, has gone to Turkey Division 2. One, is it a move for a player that is still 29 years of age? Is it a good move? And secondly, too, do you think that why can't he retire from Super Eagles? Do you not call him?
Smith, I will not answer this call because it's not relevant. You are the one making it to be relevant.
Mm-hmm. Why?
You are the one making this guy to be relevant.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, you are the one.
Yeah, sure. He played for Nigeria for so many years. So
Why are
why
you
you say it's not relevant?
Why are you? You are the one making him to be relevant.
Somebody is a what
Are
under
you going?
17
You are
under
you
17 World Cup winner.
for me. See, God of mercy. Does Eric K regard him? Then why are
No.
you regarding him? Is he playing for the national team? You are the one making it for people to know him. Somebody that choose this is what I want. Let the guy let him go. You don't even need to talk about it. The more you're talking about it, you're putting headache on you. It doesn't want you're the one giving yourself that kind of energy. For me, it's not. That's not the main thing. The position is playing. Somebody have occupied it.
Yes.
So why are you giving yourself energy? Think that.
But more morally, why do you think that these players cannot just say, you know what, I'm not available for the national team again? Morally,
That is a cultural. Leave them even until when they bring them to the national team. That's when we will talk. This is not. Let him just. He can see. I think he decided to. I didn't even want to talk about it, but you want to talk. He decided to go to Turkey. He decided not to go to Saudi. Let him go now. That is it. He have done his best. Good luck for him. Where my problem will be, if you bring him to the national team, that is where I will cause a rift.
Yeah. So finally, don't worry. Before I go, we won't go in like 1 minute. Your very good friend Victor Osimhen is now the captain of Galatasaray, so they say. So do you see too much pressure on him, captain on the national team, and also Galatasaray?
I think people say, I don't know why they are giving Osimhen a captain. For me, if you give Osimhen a captain, you are limiting his his fighting spirit. Yeah, for me, I don't like. For me, I don't know. Maybe giving him that captain, they don't want him to leave. I don't know. That's why I decided not to talk about it. Though. For me, it's. Ooh.
Yes.
I don't know. I don't know whether there's a news I had that there are some administrators in, I think, in Turkey that they caught for betting something.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe that will. Let's see. The market is still open. Let's see what will happen.
Yeah, let's see what will happen.
No,
So
it's still open. He himself.
Yeah.
When they told him, "Do we want to leave?" Anything can happen. Let's see. For me.
Yeah. Yeah. Before you leave from where people hold you accountable for this. Who will win the World Cup final?
Hey, whenever I say these people will win, another opposite, it will be opposite. Now now everybody let's support Argentina. But let me say this before you leave. England should sack that coach as soon as possible. As soon as possible. Smith, I'm begging God, please. England should sack him. No, because
why should they sack him and they should not sack Eric Chelle?
No, I am coming. Eric Chelle and him is two different things. Look at, I will tell you Eric Chelle own and tell you the man should be sacked. He doesn't know there are players that are meant for tournament and there are players for club. There are players. Now tell me if what is Arnold, right? You would have taken Arnold to go to the World Cup. Remember that Real Madrid was having problem in their game. Mbappe Assuming Mbappe is from England, do you know this man will not pick Mbappe?
Why?
That's now. Assuming that, let's be honest. Assuming that Mbappe is from England, eh? He will not pick the Mbappe because of the kind of petitions that Real Madrid wrote on Mbappe. Mbappe wasn't performing well in the club side.
Yes.
But what did the England France do? This is our son. Leave us for us. He came back. We saw what he did. He is a player, both club and the what tournament at home. This Manchester United Shaw, what is his name?
Luke Shaw.
A tournament player. Walker from Manchester that will be playing in Burnley. Tournament player.
Yeah, I agree with you.
You see, right? Yeah, these are the tournament. You know, say okay, the performance of players from the club side. Let them bring them on. There are players that are good in the club level. For instance, now everybody shouting, Onyedika is going to Brentford. I was laughing. I said, I don't care whether he go to Chelsea, he go to. If he's not a fighter, Eddie Chile will bench him.
Yeah.
I don't care whether he's going to play in Chelsea or Manchester United or Arsenal. If you go there and he's playing and he come to national team and play the same way he's playing,
they will bench him.
I'm telling you, they will bench him.
Yeah, I agree with you. I agree with you.
He said no player can drop, but the player the petition. Do you know? Do you know he is the most hated? Mbappe was the most hated player for last season. 1,000 petitions.
Yeah.
You see, right? But he turned up. Now everybody is saying, let our player play in Premier League. What happens to Brazil? We need the passionate and fighters. Yeah, I don't care. All I know is that Chile had enough to beat but for Nigeria, we did not have enough to bench against Morocco. Well, no, the problem of us and the Morocco was the referee dictated the tune. Referee destroyed
but
the
we don't
tune.
also have bench that day. You know, have bench players on our
man. Okay, does England have bench? Well, where are their benches? Let's be honest. Look at the people he picked. Just
like
in your
honesty. And so on.
Saka was not good.
Fit.
Wasn't fit. Madrid, I didn't even regard him as a stational player. I do not. Who again are you calling now? Say come and change something in England.
Yeah, I agree with you.
What Rashford? His spirit is not yet there. I think that guy is battling in something. Rashford, we used to know, it's not Rashford that came to the World Cup.
It's not as fit. I agree with you.
We all know this is the thing. He himself made a very big mistake. There are players that would have come to this World Cup with, even though that Kopama is not this. That's too up. That's this mentality he has. But I wish England, for me, because if they go to Euro, let me tell you, this thing that they played is what they will play. The coaches have mastered him.
Yes. And they will also hurt him again.
They will still hurt him again. Coaches have mastered him. So.
Thank you for your time. Thank you for your time. You know, it's already like your past 3. Thank you. Thank you for your time.
No problem. Thank you so much.
Always enjoy listening to you. People have been waiting for you to catch what come on. And you didn't speed the fire out because of Siemens matter is now.
Please, Smith, had qualities on. Which are the qualities on the bench? Please mention now. Smith, what are the qualities? I want to know if you know them. Saka was injured.
Holy Watkins.
I will give him B+. It's not an A players.
I know he left some players out, like left some players out. I think Holy Watkins.
Yeah, that is right. Yeah, he did his best. It's not. He did not do it. Madeke is a B+. It's not even A. Rashford is B+.
So a couple of things.
Yeah. He did not do his best. He needs to leave. Because these are the people. Okay, man, I leave them because you struggle with DR Congo.
Yeah. All right. Thank you, everybody, for your time. Thank you. Always nice hearing from you. Thank you. Yeah. So, guys, that is that. In case you want to listen to it first, video is on all social media platforms. Just click on it. It's gonna show what just type Super Falcons. It's gonna show up. Don't forget to follow her on Twitter at positive vibes, at positive NG vibes on Twitter. She's actually gonna be there. So yeah. So guys, let me just play the video once, then we'll wrap it up quickly. On all social media platforms, go and actually download it. Let me just take this super chat quickly before I actually go. Is that so I wonder where English press see that their team is better than Argentina. James Kane and Bellingham are the only player that can play in Argentina. I agree with you too. Akoko Media. You know, I watched the preview before the game. None of the media outlet in England gave Argentina the chance. I was like, is it like this? I agree with you 100% that sometimes the media plays a very key role too. They overhype these players and it gets to their edge. And before you know it, the way they rubbish Argentina, I think, you know, it was crazy. So, guys, it's available on on all social media platforms. Go and download it. Just type Super Falcons there. It's gonna show up. I'm gonna still dance to this tonight before I go to bed. So I want to thank everybody for showing up today. You know, shout out to everybody that joined the program today. See you again next one. You know, God bless you. God bless Nigeria, and God bless the beautiful continent of Africa. Thank you. See you in the next one. I'm your host, Smith Lai. Thank you.
Dance football for the love of the game.